I am your host for the evening. My name is Mike Stidham.
Mike Stidham.
Steve isn't here, is he?
He is not.
Whoever knows where that nigga is. Next on the list, Ash got him.
Hey.
We got Kenny.
Good evening.
And our special guest for the evening, we have, tell me if I'm saying this right, the mochified merge-on of Head Nerds in Charge. Teffy Wonder is with us today.
Yes, you did. You totally got it.
Hey. Let me play the applause. It's really fucking loud. I can't take that for too long. Thank you for joining us, Teffy.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And the Southern Supreme Kai of Solo Cups, I didn't want to get it wrong. Shak of Spicy Ramen Podcast is with us tonight.
May your cups be full and your minds be full as well.
Deep.
Amen.
There it is.
As the way of the Southern Supreme Kai.
There you go. So, folks, we're going to start the show off the way that we start off every show with Blurred Out.
Blurred Out.
My Blurred Out, I caught up with the One Punch Man manga. Shit.
Oh.
There's so much shit happening.
Yes,
people are getting their
there's
ass beat left and right.
So wait, are you caught up all the way?
Like all the way.
Oh.
Yeah, man. And mind you, I read some of the One manga, like the one that it came from.
Yes.
I did not know this shit would happen so soon.
It's just one.
Yeah.
It's not One.
Oh, I've heard it on.
He just goes. That's what I love about One Punch Man.
Yeah. Also, without further ado, we are
shit, I'm in.
by.
My bad, y'all. Like, I had some real technical difficulties. Like, I'm on the MacBook right now, type shit. I ain't on the gaming PC.
This thing happens. Drizzy Dre, aka Popcorn the Zombie, aka Drizzy F Crazy, is with us tonight of the Trap
AKA
Podcast.
Andreas Crow, the Purple Alchemist.
There it is.
Nah, let me stop my shit.
I'm glad you did the hand motions too.
This is my Doctor Strange. My bad. Like, I've been rearranging my room and shit, so it's like I'm still setting up shit.
Listen, I got a green screen, so you all don't have to see how I live.
Bro, I gotta get like I need
back there.
I
Where
still
did
got
you
it.
even find that?
All right, you running the full story? I mean, all right, short version. High school, I had a Mexican ex, and you know they extra as hell at times.
You stole a Powerpuff comforter from your Mexican.
I gotta say how I did it. I didn't steal it. So like I'm anemic, and like we always had science class together, and it's cold as fucking science class for some weird reason. And I was like, let me borrow that blanket, and she never got it back. Long story short.
Yeah.
She had a blanket in class?
Stole it. Like I said.
Like, why the fuck do you got this blanket in class anyway? Type shit. I'm finna rock. I'm rocking the shit out this bitch for the rest of the day. Swag.
Honestly, City Boy's up 1,000 points because girls steal hoodies all the time.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you hear
That's the
about
exact
guys
logic.
stealing something back.
Right. I mean, I was just wondering if this was a recent purchase. Cause
Nah, this is like redemption. Like, nah, bitch, I done lost 3 hoodies behind you.
Hey.
I'm getting something.
There.
I'm getting something.
I've had one hoodie stolen because I think my ex was tired of me wearing it. Because when I wore it, I would bring up Trayvon Martin, and she was not black.
Just had to take it down.
let me
Well,
throw that out.
I think a comforter is fair trade for a hoodie.
Right. Like,
I will say, like, literally, City Boy's up 1,000 points. You go.
no, it's been like 12 years. If we just randomly see each other on like Facebook or shit, she's like, bitch, I still want my goddamn blanket.
Like,
I'm like,
guess what? You ain't getting back.
No, get it in blood, bitch. We ain't together no more. Nah.
Well, thank you for joining this podcast.
Appreciate you having me on, man. It's always a great time on this bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Caught up with the One Punch Man manga.
Yo, the villains in that manga are crazy.
President
Yo,
Ugly.
that emperor.
Never thought.
The bumming, like the bum The bummiest motherfucker in the group is like the strongest. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
hilarious.
Shaq did get One Punch Man shoes. I am jealous.
Yes.
My feet are too big. I know they don't make those.
Who's the One Punch Man? This ball head energy right here, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, Shaq still got the ball head energy. Oh,
yeah, not going to work.
It is not going nowhere, no time. You woke up and chose violence today.
There it
is. Exclusive. Yes.
Nice.
I'm jealous.
I'm not a sneakerhead, but I saw these and I was like, oh, this is for the ball head culture.
I gotta have them.
Were they officially One Punch Man, or that's just the color scheme?
No, that's official One Punch Man. Like his artwork and everything is in the shoe.
Ooh.
Nice.
You fancy.
He in the back of this motherfucker too. Look.
He different.
There it is.
Oh, that's sick.
He different.
Right there on the
Bit noise.
Yeah.
You gotta hit the Viking noise.
Noise.
Well, that is my my blurred out. I recommend it. Viz Media is $2 a month. I only use it for One Punch Man, but if I want to expand into the other thousands of titles they got,
Beastar.
Yeah, I use Shonen Jump, and it's my cousin's, but it gives you a lot to read too for a very cheap amount as well.
Nice.
It is worth your either way. It's worth your money to get because I am enjoying all the manga I'm reading right now.
For sure. There you go. A glowing recommendation from BlurdDotRadio. Hold on, wait. Let me hit him with the thumbs up. Wow. Also, while we're at it, I'm never getting rid of it. I'm never getting rid of it.
I knew it.
I enjoy that far too much.
They actually released a third trailer for that too.
Was this in it?
Actually, yes, but they actually showed the entire scene, so it's
They
not
showed
that
the lead
part.
up.
It's actually like him going forward and actually like break. I think like kind of hit his head almost.
Wait, so that's him running at
So he
something?
was not masturbating because
No, he's actually in the middle of painting or whatever. What he's doing.
It didn't look like he was masturbating.
If you catch somebody in a dark alley running at you like that, I'm gonna just get in the fetal position and start crying. Fuck it, I lost this one. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm gone.
I was about to say I might run at him, but I've run into fights I definitely wasn't going to win.
Not like these. Not like these. Not like this.
Ash, what are you blurting out about this week?
Blurt it out.
Not a whole lot, surprisingly. I'm still trying to catch up on Dodo Hey Dodo. Found out that one of the books that I had on reserve is apparently lost to the library, so that always sucks. Or just they ain't never gonna return it because it's like smack dab in the middle of me, like it's like volume 20 or something. I'm like, I need that, but I just found it online. Other than that, I finally watched A Silent Voice.
What's A Silent Voice?
It's an anime movie. I think it was by Kyoto Animation.
Is this a silent voice?
And it was okay.
Damn, I went for it. I really tried. Damn. Oh.
I feel like it got a lot of. I don't know, I'm a few years late on it anyway, but a lot of people said they like cried during it. Maybe I should have watched it subbed because the dub was not doing it for me. But
yeah, probably. Is this supposed to be? Yeah, Jesus. If it's supposed to be emotional, I imagine the subtitles would have been the better option. So
yeah, just so you can, yeah, exactly. Because otherwise, it was okay. You know, nice looking film, competently made. But
what were the story points?
So a boy back in like when he was like 6 or 7, or maybe he was back when he was in 6th grade, this boy had like teased this girl who was deaf, and basically he lost his friends after that. Now, first of all, why they had this girl who's like primarily communicated with a notebook and sign language in a school that did not attend to her needs was beyond me.
Why Japan always picked on people with disabilities?
Like they made no real effort to like really accommodate her. Like, so she's deaf, right? And you know how you had to do like the round robin reading in classes. This teacher had the nerve to pick on her to read. So she, you know, doesn't
So she was
have
black.
that.
That's right. You can't.
No, she can read.
No, I'm building character. I'm gonna make him strong.
There you
She
go.
can read. She can read.
By
It's
torturing
just
her,
that.
she will be strong when she's older.
Yeah,
No,
but she
but
can't.
This is
black.
Communicate.
it's strong
The
character
thing
development.
is, she can read. It's just deaf people, because they can't hear themselves fully. They can't really.
Yeah.
hear
I
how
don't
their
want to
voice
do
sounds.
the deaf person voice, but you know the deaf
but
person
yeah,
voice.
So she had that deaf person voice that she's trying to read.
The Lou Ferrigno.
The
You
Helen,
know,
the Helen Keller.
And
That's
so
so
like
messy.
and
this
so
is-
like
Wow.
yeah, and so like the kids, you know, kids are cruel. For the most part, the
Terrible.
kids were just kind of like snickering to themselves. But then like the bully, he like it was his turn to read. He's just like not even saying words. I'm like,
Asshole.
yo.
It's not okay.
But yeah, but then it got
That's
worse because like
tragic.
It is.
then they started. Well, she couldn't really hear him though, so she didn't even know. What
That
was
make it
going on.
even worse.
Then they she
Wait,
kept
did somebody
trying to-
tell a joke?
So then she was trying to like be friends with everybody, you know. She's coming on the tail end and stuff. They're
Aw.
writing like,
I hate
"Go
these
away,
kind of
you're
stories.
weird." They're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
this is
someone
making
wrote
me
this on the
sad.
chalkboard. Let me just erase this for you." She's like, "Oh, thank you," you know, with her sign language and stuff.
Hey, that's how Carrie started.
Started taking her hearing aids and stuff and breaking them to
Damn,
the point
that's
where
evil.
the mom was not having it. If anything, I love the mom in this movie because she took her kid out of that school. When the mom of the bully found out what happened, she's like, "We are going to that girl's parents and we are apologizing now." She took out like a big stack of money to pay for all the hearing aids that her son pretty much destroyed.
Mhm.
And at some point, the boy had like walked away from the moms or whatever. But I think at some point, the mom of the deaf child got into it with the mom.
Hey, Ash, can I ask you what are the other story points? Because I feel like we're focusing on one.
Basically, redemption.
Wait, Childish, did the deaf person yell at the like regular moms with deaf voice?
No. The
Okay,
regular
because I was about to be
mom
like, that would have been a bad.
No.
No,
The
that's
regular
not what you did.
mom, she had her hearing. But the other point was just basically redemption. So the bully, he, you know, was remorseful for what he did, and he tried to reconnect with her when they were like in high school and just try to
They didn't
be a
date,
better
did they?
person.
Do that my bad thing for how I treated you thing.
Kind of, but like he was actually making the effort to be a better person, and like
that's what's
some of the kids that were also in on it or were just complacent during the bullying also came back into each other's lives and were like just trying to be better people going forward. Except for one bitch, it took her like
Damn.
to the end of the damn movie to come around. She was still
It's always
blaming,
that one.
yeah, she's still blaming the deaf chick for her existing being the reason why old boy got in trouble. Like, no, it's because he was a shitty kid. Yeah, but yeah, all in all, you know, just being better people.
Okay.
So I appreciated that message, you know. But yeah, the mom of the deaf kid, oh yeah, she had to have been a black mama in the past life. Because at one point she was actually fighting a child.
Nice.
I was like, yes, smack this bitch. Because it was the same.
I square up with kids too.
It was the same chick that was like not trying to move past what happened in elementary school, and like something happened where the boy ended up in the hospital in the present day. She blamed the girl because he had like saved the deaf girl, and that's why he ended up in the hospital. So the other bitch is like blaming her. Meanwhile, the mom's like, "What you not gonna do is touch my child." So she started beating on the child.
You mad this nigga a hero?
Right.
That was a Japanese world star moment.
That honor shit different over there.
Maybe, but I love seeing this mom actually throw hands with this child. I was like, yeah, get her.
As a parent of a child with special needs, can relate because I have 100% been like, I will swing on your child. I do not fucking care.
Yeah, and at this point, that girl was laying hands on her child, so it's like, oh, it's on.
Oh yeah, it's up.
Yo.
That was an open invitation.
I came in with a flying elbow drop from like across the room. Like,
That's actually how
you
I
would have
picture it,
knighted
too.
a nigga.
Right.
With anime speed lines behind you, like what?
Yeah.
You're getting a very aggressive clothesline, just like, watch out.
No, you just gonna pop up behind him and he just gonna be in midair upside down type shit.
Not even gonna know what happened.
bro,
It's
Yeah,
one
y'all
old
can,
nigga that caught it.
Y'all can check it out on Netflix if you have it, or
Oh, it's on
probably any of
Netflix?
the. Yeah, or any of the probably anime streaming sites for real. I would just recommend just probably watching it.
I just want to see her throw hands at kids.
Right.
Yo,
Like,
Bex,
might
what's
be
it
on
called
YouTube.
again?
A silent voice.
I am sold.
Yes, 2016.
Throwing hands with
There's
children.
There's a part two.
Oh
There's a part
shit!
2?
They kept it going. Run it back. Run it back.
Did they just start getting revenge on kids? Like they just
Wait, this is silent
go
voice
through
part
a
2.
first
Hold on, let me
grade.
find out. Wait,
It get real. I spit on your grave, real shit. But with bullying, like
Mhm.
you finna pay for this shit. What you did to me in 3rd grade.
This one right here.
I'd be the best worst mom because I would literally come in there like off the top rope. Get off my kid! They'd be like, I'd be like that guy who was on the news who got on like the bus for yelling at somebody else's kid because they were like bullying his daughter. No, they were like bullying his daughter. His daughter had some kind of special needs. And the dad, and it was like a mom who did it too.
I remember. Yeah, you remember the mama that checked everybody?
Yeah, and was like, first of all, you ugly, you wet, your girl's a hoe. And then was like, if you got something to say about my child, if ever again, you can come off the bus and see me. And I was like, that is my spirit.
No, you missed it. And go tell your mom and daddy because I'll fight them too.
Exactly.
All right.
Now
have a nice day at school.
Start driving. How long till y'all get dropped off? Y'all get dropped off first? Go to their house.
Bro, the bus was full. The bus was full when she did it. They was like the last stop.
Oh yeah.
Before you get to school. Like they went straight off the bus with that on their mind.
That's hilarious.
Yo, the dad too, he got like arrested for like intimidation or whatever. And he was like, I'm going to go to jail behind my daughter.
Right.
I mean, jail time for that's a bit excessive.
As much as I love talking about beating up kids.
But you know how they try to just be like an asshole, give you citations.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ash. For that blurred out. What was it? A silent voice? And/or a silent voice too. Check it out on Netflix.
There's no 2.
Oh, okay. Well, just
there was like
damn, I got hype as hell about the 2.
Yeah, no, it's like in production or it was.
Well, there would be no more fighting children in that movie. Like,
you know, COVID.
You don't know that.
Yeah. A lot of shit is delayed right now. I'm scared.
Part 2 revenge.
There it is.
Payback, motherfuckers.
Good. Oh, you thought I was done?
He in the back classroom on the set, nigga.
She told me about you too.
Transition time. Kenny, what are you blurting out about?
Blurt it out.
That's where you're using sign language as gang sign.
Transition, like transition. That's not a transition.
No.
Blurt it out.
I'm dead.
Suicide Squad was amazing.
I've heard good things.
And you will continue to hear more good things from me because there was not a bad beat to that movie.
Nice.
Probably the best DC movie since the second Batman Nolan movie. And bloody as hell.
Oh yeah.
And violent. So fucking violent. And everything about it was just like the opposite of the first Suicide Squad movie.
I'm hearing this right now.
And every actor just kind of hit their notes. I mean, James Gunn can't miss as a director or writer.
That's what I be telling people. Like he good.
This movie,
he know how to put together a story in a nice stylized way.
Yeah, like there are no holes in this movie, and like there might be like tiny things that you might not be a fan of, but there's nothing that doesn't make this story seamless, which is great. And they do like there are a lot of nods to like their like old school Suicide Squad in the comics,
right?
And like I know a lot of people were not a fan of Wonder Woman 84. But I stand by my opinion that like this movie and Suicide Squad do a really good job of like just being fucking absurd, like goofy.
Sure.
Hey, do you think Weasel is finna go kill 27 more children?
Oh my god!
Weasel.
Well, wait a minute before y'all start talking. I have not seen this movie.
Yeah, no.
I have my finger over the mute button.
Just know Weasel killed 27 children.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
fine.
going to spoil anything about Weasel.
Just keep that in your head.
But Weasel, his screen time is funny for the few moments he has.
Right.
Like John Cena was hilarious.
Everybody had their moment to like, even if it was short, it was like, this is why you were here, like looking like okay, this is what you real deal signed up for. We was thinking it was gonna be bigger shit, but nah.
No, I definitely if you watch the trailers, you definitely got one idea about the movie, and it was one of those that actually paid off. For like, I really enjoyed like the kind of the twists it takes. So really well done story, great use of Starro. Like Starro is it's like I asked them to use like weird ass characters, and they give you one of the weirdest fucking characters in DC as a villain, and Starro works, and it's extremely creepy and dark, and it's so good. Like I can't. There's nothing.
I think my only complaint was the soundtrack. That's my only complaint.
You didn't like the
I love the music. That was like, I love James Gunn.
Wait, you talking about like the certain like copywritten music they use, or like the actual just sound?
It didn't really hit with me like the soundtrack for Suicide Squad. Like that on its own is fine. Right. But I'm not going to a movie for its soundtrack. Like if the soundtrack is good, that's a bonus.
Yeah. But, all right, quick note. They didn't have the dude that did Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, that's the thing. That's actually not true. James Gunn.
I thought. Wait, so he the one did the whole soundtrack?
James Gunn does the music.
Yeah, because
he personally, if he has to, he personally goes to those musicians and gets the rights to that music. So for me, I think the music just adds to the story, because I think especially if you listen to the lyrics of each song and what's happening in the scene, it always flows with the movie. So like I think this movie, like all things James Gunn is doing right now, is just like I'm ready for Guardians. I'm ready for whatever else he does. And I'm just ready to interview with him. He's like, I don't give a shit. I love doing superhero movies.
That was the Waititi dude.
Oh right, okay.
He was Ratcatcher 1.
Ratcatcher 1 in the movie, and that's the thing. Taika Waititi's in his movie and has
in his bag too on some directing shit. Like people be sleep on his ass.
Dude, he just shows up wherever he wants to and just does a thing, and then like he's out. And it's just
he's talented as fuck at everything. He's a Renaissance man.
It's great. He's everywhere.
I bet he can play the flute.
And the young lady who played Ratcatcher, I guess the young lady who played Ratcatcher 2, this is like one of her first movies, and she was so good as Ratcatcher 2. I think
Ratcatcher 2,
she absolutely steals the show.
You felt for her, like everybody. Ratcatcher 2 fit everybody in the show. Like, you cared about her.
There are a lot of emotional beats in this movie that all the other DC movies really try to force down your throat. Right. Like these wholesome, huh?
No, just shouting out. How did you know that name? Because that
that's the main one. How did you get who? How do you know Martha? It's like that's. Can you be more like nail on the head?
Suicide Squad was more natural with like everything that happened.
So definitely.
Like even like Bloodsport and his daughter, like their interaction.
No,
was like,
fuck you, fuck you.
It was somehow like I don't know. It worked. It's like
no, it was authentic. It was authentic. Like
it was because it's like he pretty much started like like
they character development was on point.
I mean,
like, I'm not a good dad. I'm not a good person. Why are you talking?
I'm an assassin.
That Idris Elba is actually like a critically acclaimed actor. You know, just like
and then he was
hero, by the way, like just like giving you Oscar-worthy moments in an action movie. You know, like that scene right there. You could put that in like a nomination for like lead actor if you really wanted to.
That'd be
and nice. The comedy was good.
And comedy, Dude, John Cena is so goddamn funny.
John Cena has came a long way.
Real quick, I'm glad that he finally got a good movie.
No, what it was
before this was trash.
Nobody likes a show off, and they was like, they do if it's dope as fuck.
Dope as fuck. And like, just like fuck.
Like they had more quotable moments than the first one. Also,
him in his underwear, so like, why are you in your tidy whities? That's racist.
No, tidy whities.
Yeah,
you gotta say it. You gotta say it in a British accent.
Like that's racist. It's not.
Racist. It's not. It's not. That's racist.
Bro, that movie had some. It had some moments. I love it.
Oh yeah, honestly, I watched it again this morning or this afternoon before the show came on the show. So I mean, I'm going to wear that movie out before it gets pulled off of HBO Max.
Sure.
Right.
I saw a headline that said like, out of all the DC movies, Suicide Squad does the worst in the theaters, and I was like, "What? I've never seen clearer clickbait in my life."
Well, it's
like
also because nobody wants to go into movie theaters.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
But I bet you if they look at those HBO streaming numbers, I bet you that shit was gangbusters.
That's the top shit right now on HBO Max right now.
Yeah, so honestly, I don't even pay attention because I saw an article like that too. The Hollywood Reporter was talking about how they had low numbers, and it's like, don't nobody worry about the movie. Like honestly, I'm okay. Real shit. Buy AMC stock. Go to the movies. I need y'all to go buy AMC. Woo woo. You know. But
I got a couple shares.
Shout out to the movies. Stay home and stay out of the COVID era.
If I got the option of seeing it for free on something I'm already paying for, why would I leave my house to say I left the house for the weekend?
I'm vaccinated and I still stay my ass in the house.
Yeah.
And it's hot as fuck.
And it's hot as fuck.
You're working up a little bit.
Huh?
Yeah, I know like HBO Max is not free, but it's like you're already paying for the streaming. At least you're not
Jackie,
paying.
could you repeat what you said real quick?
Me?
I didn't catch what Teffy said. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh no, I was like seeing it for free. I was like, I pay $15 a month for HBO Max.
Yeah, but at least you're not paying on top of that with like Disney Plus, where it's like $15 a month plus another $30 if you want to see it.
I'm not gonna watch Black Widow.
I borrowed that one. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, sorry. I get my Disney Plus for free, fam.
Right.
Hey,
I got Amazon, HBO Max, and Netflix, and called it a day. I borrowed Disney Plus and Hulu. Shout out to my mom.
There you go.
I'm borrowing
family plan.
And I got the passwords to everything, so don't let nobody in the family make me upset. I'm
you cutting everybody off.
Right.
All right.
You gonna log in like, let's watch a movie. Sign in. Ooh.
Get a text like, yeah, nigga, I told you. Thank you, Kenny, for that blurt out. For our guests, we'll start with Teffy Wonder. What are you blurting out?
Blurt it out.
I feel like he stole mine because the only thing I was blurting out about kind of was Suicide Squad, but I had sort of the opposite reaction. I fell asleep on it the first time I tried to watch it. And then I went back to
mom. She's a mom, guys. You know.
Listen, I even gave it the benefit of the doubt that I was high at the time. I was like, bro, I'm high. Why did I try to watch this right now? Like, duh. Of course you fell asleep. Then I went back and watched it. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I look together.
Somebody just farted?
No, I'm just swerve. Big Sean voice.
It's a 4-wheeler going down the street. Listen, I live in the hood.
You in the country?
Yeah, no, I'm in the ghetto in Philly. Like,
hey, we out here. I'm in the shotgun house too, nigga.
That's funny. I didn't know that like that the biker boy shit, the 5 o'clock boy shit was real. Now I know.
Yeah, niggas down here riding horses type shit. This should be wild. I'd be so confused. Like, you fucking up traffic right now.
Yo, the second it gets a little bit warm, they're out in full force. It is the weirdest thing. But yeah, no, I was like, all right. So I was like, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I rewatched it last night, and while I did enjoy it, I was just like, I'm glad I didn't pay for it.
Okay. So just okay as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, so I didn't like I felt like James Gunn overdid it with the hyper stylization of like the storytelling. Mm-hmm. I felt like they didn't use Starro enough. I was just like, wait, he was just kind of like a weird, like underplayed boss battle in the end, where I felt like there could have been like more there. Margot Robbie, I was just like, yeah, bitch, I get it. Harley Quinn. Okay,
random quick conspiracy theory. Okay, a reason I think they downplayed Starro so much is because you know, there's like Starro is like a Green Lantern villain, like originally. So I was thinking, like, the fact that we got Starro, we never speak on goddamn the original Green Lantern movie. We just act like that one don't happen. But still,
I almost watched it it's on Amazon Prime right now.
Don't you do it? No, no, no.
Biggest mistake of Rail's career.
Right. That's why Deadpool had to go back and shoot him for that shit.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
But I feel like they did that because it's like they got Green Lantern got more people than Starro, and like Starro is like he ain't top. He like 3. When you come like top 5, he like on the 3 tier.
He's actually up. I actually, Teffy's not wrong. Teffy's not wrong. Actually, Starro was actually.
I just never was like a big Starro nigga.
Teffy's not wrong. Starro's a top tier like badass. Like I was telling
for Green Lantern though.
No,
For
like
the world,
Justice League,
though.
like for our generation, and Justice League the cartoon.
But you gotta think, using it movie wise, why would you use it for Suicide Squad instead of him?
Hold on, they had a whole arc of Starro literally throughout the entire.
Wait a minute. When people are talking over each other, I'm gonna hit
Wait, Starro had an arc.
Just to break.
Starro had a whole like arc for like
enlighten me, bro.
Of season 2 of Justice League, where he was slowly taking over the planet. And every hero and villain, and like I think it was Green Arrow and somebody who had to like take him down. Like it was basically like one against Starro, and it was tremendous.
The original Justice League.
Definitely's not wrong. They definitely kind of undersold Starro, but I like I said, that's one of the things I kind of forgave because you don't get Starro anyway. So the
Starro Jr.
Like the fact that we got Starro in this incarnation, when because they showed you how powerful he could be, though, right? Like I think
you was just satisfied at the fact we got Starro in.
Well, no, honestly, I wasn't either. I'm with Teffy. I like that they showed how powerful he could be. Like when Tinker explained how he basically, if you take the Starros off of faces, people die, and they showed you like how terrible the faces look. Yeah. Like that was dope. But that was just showing you how powerful he could be, and then to go down like he kind of did, and at the
it was like I felt like it was like mad underplayed, and I was I was like, oh, all right, like, bitch.
I was kind of hoping we were going to get a Superman
cameo,
a random like superhero show up.
Just like
that's why I felt like they should have saved him.
Definitely right, because I think that was my one letdown. Actually, is like during that scene where like you thought that they were all gonna die, and then they like kind of get it together. I was waiting.
The music started playing.
I was waiting for Superman. Like I was waiting for like a CGI Superman. I was waiting for like
another mustache,
face mustachioed Superman, just to like beat the shit out of Starro, and then like the Suicide Squad just like be in awe. But like it didn't happen, so it's just kind of like, okay, they got it. They got the juice.
Not even Cleo. I was like, bruh, she got the little psychic link with the rats. I thought maybe she was gonna try and psychic link with Starro and like convince him to let them shoot him the fuck back into space. Like I just thought it was gonna be more than it was. Yes. And then I was like, okay, like talk about Cleo, the saddest fucking backstory ever. And I was like, sis, did you just romanticize being homeless with your dad?
Basically,
what?
The minute she said I used rats as a blanket, I just would have been like,
Well, that is in the commercial. I was about to say, keep in mind, I've never seen this, but the rats as a blanket thing, I do remember that.
That part is in the trailer when she's talking about her.
I'm Idris Elba when it comes to rats, bro.
Also, using the rats as a blanket, it's like an electric blanket. A bunch of little hearts.
Tell me how you need therapy without telling me that you need therapy. I was like,
you need a tetanus shot every time you wake up.
Listen, they let us know that they all need therapy.
Especially Polka Dot Man.
Yo,
like getting to see the world through his eyes was crazy.
Yo, we cannot spoil Polka Dot Man.
No.
That is the funniest part of the entire movie.
Nigga.
That continues to be the best running gag. Is like, so yes, please go see Suicide Squad for Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man was the GOAT. R.I.P. Milton. R.I.P. Milton.
Yeah, facts. I'm not
gonna say who Milton was. I didn't see the movie.
You don't gotta know who Milton was. You're not gonna remember who Milton is.
You will and you won't.
See, I'm not saying nothing, Mike. Remember, I'm being quiet.
No.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No,
that's right.
You know what? My blurred, I gonna be some other shit.
No, I do have to agree though. Idris Elba and John Cena, hands down, the greatest like fuck you too duo on screen like ever. I was like, I need a 3-part buddy cop series with Idris Elba and John Cena.
Yeah,
they was better than The Rock and Jason Statham. That's a tough one, ain't it?
It's okay.
That's a tough one.
It's okay, Teffy. It's okay.
Nah, you know, I give it to Idris because they was more violent. Niggas caught bodies.
They was hilarious.
And don't forget, Peacemaker's getting the HBO show. Well, actually, I haven't seen the movie. I don't know who did it.
No, that part where he was like, I would eat every dick on this beach. I was like,
yes.
It was like, why was so silly?
Bro,
on the beach.
I am all behind blind patriotism, but no.
I mean, I will say he had a valid question though when he was asking during the briefing. It's like, starfish, that's slang for butthole. Any connection?
No.
I was like, is it though? That could have been very important.
Shout out to King Shark, the most immortalist motherfucker ever.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Sylvester Stallone really was funny.
He was the Groot. He was Groot, basically.
Groot. Definitely was.
Yeah.
For sure.
He did his thing. Num.
No.
Teffy, did you have anything else that you wanted to add to your blurt up?
No, I haven't. No, that was it. Like I said, I personally was just, I'm like, no, definitely see it. To me, I was just like, I felt like it could have been better.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
better than the other
Suicides? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard not to be better than that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Even though
I mean,
the first Suicide Squad.
I will say, the first one, like, this was obviously better. It was obviously well put together. It was much better written. It was much better, like, a cohesive story. So, like, I'm like, if you like James Gunn movies, if you liked the first one, if you know what I'm saying? Like, if you like comic book movies, like, this is cool. It was just, like, slightly offbeat for me personally. Like, that's all. And then also, they don't set it up at all. It's supposed to be, like, a reboot. But, like, you don't actually know what's going on, like, what a Suicide Squad is if you didn't see the first one. So I was like,
basically brought you in, like, if you ain't know what we was doing, you know.
Yeah.
You need to catch up.
Right. Type shit. That's basically like, how you went into that bitch.
Yeah, I was like, it's a hard thing.
But there wasn't much to the Suicide Squad.
Hey guys, we're getting the gears rolling again. I'm trying to move on to the next blurred out.
Sorry.
Thank you, Teffy. Much appreciated. Next up on the list, Shak of Spicy Ramen Podcast, this Southern Supreme Kai of Solo Cups, specifically red Solo Cups.
Yes.
Not those weird blue.
No discrimination against other
you got red, I got silver, cuz.
I just got
It's okay. As long as your cup is full, your mind is full.
It's definitely full.
Mine isn't. It's pretty empty. There's another one in the fridge. But what are you blurting out?
A few things. I know last month was very active. Went to DreamCon to hang out with all the awesome people within the Blurred community. It was really great seeing everybody. My only regret was drinking Malort, aka Black Air Force.
Oh, BlurdCon.
So you took the Twilight Road to Dawn again.
Yes.
Shit. Those 10 bottles of Malort that we killed.
You brave soul.
I took one shot of Malort and I was like, this is what Black Air Forces taste like. High top specific.
That's a fact.
Straight
that's
bushes,
that pitter patter on a dark street with cracked asphalt in the street light that doesn't work. When you hear Malort.
it's Plies
that
first album.
Shot for the blow to the head. That's Malort.
No,
that is Plies first album.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on? How you doing? You good? All right, cool.
Hey, you got the time? Pa!
But yeah, definitely fun. Got a chance to actually cosplay at a convention. I did Sagat from Street Fighter. My now infamous Ikaku Madarame from Bleach, and also did Draken from Tokyo Revengers, aka Black Air Force Energy, the anime. And then did the same at DreamCon. A lot of stuff going on at DreamCon. It was a really good experience as well. They definitely make you feel special if you're VIP. Rest of you niggas is just the rest of you niggas at the con, apparently. But that's my own opinion about that.
Civilians.
But it was really dope. Definitely enjoying it. I got a few more cons and I'm looking onto on the list to like appear at. If it's going to be just me, it might be just me. If not, the rest of the team will be there as well. And
are you going to Awesome Con? Somebody at Rob Lee of MTR Podcast Network asked me if I was going to that.
Where's that one at?
DC, I believe.
We're going.
Possibly. I'm in Missouri, so that's gonna be a flight.
Yeah, I told him like I can afford one con.
Right.
I'm not just about to be flying all over the country.
Unless they flying you out.
Right. Getting
We got
flued
6
out.
people watching. Ain't nobody flying me out.
Hey,
That's how you know we made it. We're getting invited places and flew out to convention.
That's when you
you
know you made
never
it.
know. They
That
might
would be
need
the
it for diversity reasons. Like we need some more Negro panelists.
Hey,
Listen,
Hey, you're on to something.
they invite me to do a panel. It's just going to be called Nigga the Panel.
Hey, you gotta walk on
I'm
and
gonna
just
be
be like,
as embarrassing as I can. So they don't never ask for any more diversity ever.
you got walk on the stage to down to my niggas. Like
on Snoop Dogg part.
Right.
What nigga? Them
technically
niggas.
it's in my part.
There you go.
Besides that, also got my awesome One Punch Man sneakers from Adidas and Nate. That awesome little collab.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Ballhead energy still in full effect. I'm working on a few more cosplays to do. One, the big asked about One Punch Man cosplay that a lot of people are need to do at this point now. So working on that one, and then I got a custom Demon Slayer cosplay for those know of my other title as the Alcoholic Hashira. That's gonna be coming.
you gotta have 2 cosplays for One Punch Man. You gotta have your Oppa shirt.
I do have that.
In a grocery bag with like random cabbage.
Not the grocery bag.
So I know for Anime NYC, I was gonna do that as my casual cosplay and have like a bag of bananas and just pass and be like, "Hey, you need one? You need a banana?" Welcome to like the most detailed cosplayers, like Dragon Ball Z niggas and everything. Just be like, "Yo, you need a banana?"
Hypnotizing them up.
You Goku, you know you like to eat. What's up?
Right. Like, yo, Goku.
Do it.
You banana? My nigga? No? All right.
You know this shit like a granola bar. You do it.
Right. You won't get cramps. No, just eat a banana, man. You cramping up? Eat a banana. Here you go.
You need some vitamin C, bro.
Need that potassium intake, my brother.
There you go. There you go. Also, we don't need to spread within the black community that you can get vitamin C from a banana because you can't. It's not a thing.
Hey, and if you drink ginger ale, you become immortal.
Listen. Let me tell you
Only
something.
if it's Verner's ginger ale. Let me tell that.
I have been around at least 4 people who had COVID. I drank ginger ale on the daily. I never got infected.
Bro, my great granddaddy caught cancer, and my grandma got mad at his ass.
That ain't how that works.
Are you up in it?
Anybody out there, that ain't how that works.
I ran this shit like my great granddaddy had like lung cancer, right? And my great grandma dead ass looked him dead in the eyes and was like, funny shit. He smoked like more cigarettes than me. Y'all know I smoke cigarettes. But she looked him dead in the eyes and was like, "You caught that shit because you don't be drinking no fucking ginger ale." I just had to stop. Like, nigga, this is like middle school. Me like, wait, what?
Grandma, I think visitation hours are over. We gotta.
How the fuck do y'all still have y'all own house? Damn, y'all don't give a fuck. Wait, do ginger ale really work like that? No. Type shit, bro. That was the funniest shit where everybody say ginger. I died now because like apparently ginger ale is the fountain of youth.
There you go.
I don't know the science behind it. You just believe it.
That's what it is belief.
Michael Jordan secret stuff.
There you go. Shak, you won an award, right?
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Kill Street King.
So the story behind it, a lot of people asking me. So it was Saturday at DreamCon. I cosplayed Zikaku from Bleach. I had my prop and everything. Myself and my co-host Justin, we walk into the cosplay contest, and just to see what's going on. And I wanted to say hello to Venture Brothers. Big shout out to him to see what's up, and also see the cosplayers. At the time, it was towards the end, the intermission, where the judges were finalizing who the winners were and all the points, whatever. Video. And the MC was kind of just like asking people who cosplayed but were not in the cosplay contest to come up on stage to kind of show off what they was wearing. As me and Justin walk in, the MC who saw me prior to the cosplay contest had shouted me out saying, "Hey, my man from Bleach, come to the stage and show your cosplay." And I was at first I was like, "Nah, I'm cool. This ain't about me." And then my co-host Justin, his big ass behind me going, "Yeah, fucking yeah, let's go."
Fuck them other niggas because I'm riding for my niggas.
So then the applause, so 1 applause turned to 10 applause, turned to 20 applause, and I'm like, all right, cool. I guess I gotta go do something. And no one knows this, but like as I was walking, the back of my mind is like, nigga, what do you want to do? Nigga, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The shit. Hey, you better do motherfucker.
You did the thing. You had a
you know the routine thing, man. You
I got a
that
gift for
shit.
that routine.
I just did. I was like, all right, cool. Like I started spinning with just one hand. Everybody was like, oh, I was like, oh, y'all niggas like that.
At that moment, everybody knew they fucked up.
Because even in the comments from the video, everybody's like, oh, this nigga took the glasses off. He's going down.
Yeah, the minute you started twirling that bitch, all you heard people be like, oh, shit.
Like, so you were just carrying it. They didn't know you knew how to use it.
There you go.
Yeah. So as I walked off the stage, I'm like, because I wear I'm wearing a knee brace because I tore my MCL. I'm like, I gotta sit my black ass down because I'm tired now. And they call me back onto the stage, and the judges give me the Judges Choice Award for that performance, and I greatly appreciate it. The MCs asked if I could come back again next year as like an intermission performance or whatever, something like that. Which I said, yeah, if I come to DreamCon, I'll definitely do it.
Wait, hold on now. They sponsoring this? They giving you a pass or something?
You literally came back harder than D Rose.
Well, listen, they know how the business work. I was like, give them a card, contact me, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely was not expecting this at all. But I definitely appreciate DreamCon and the cosplay contest. A lot of people were just like, y'all planned this. I was like, no, we did not.
Like, nigga, my ACL is torn.
Right place at the right time.
Right after the performance, I sat my ass down like, nigga, I am tired. My knee hurts.
There you go. Well, thank you.
Congrats, though, brother.
Congratulations on that award, for sure.
Thank you.
Bald head injury in full effect. It's like they felt the shine when you walk in the room, and they were like, we got to give him an award for something.
Yeah.
You walked in, and that bitch said, shing.
There it is.
I got to make sure I shine like my trophy. You feel me?
There it is. Yo, I shaved my head once in my life. No shine. I don't know what's wrong with my scalp.
And to this day, you got dreads.
There's specific bald.
After that, I was like, I'm never doing this again. Dreads for 15 minutes.
That's how I be like, bro. You get that one fucked up haircut, fuck it. Dreads.
Never.
It's bald moisturizer you got to use. That and Vaseline.
I did Vaseline.
See, you got secret concoctions and shit.
Yes.
Bald life is real.
It is.
Like the bald Illuminati. The Baldinati. I don't know.
The captain of the Bob Minati.
We said it at the same time.
Search back over there. There it is. Well, thank you for that blurred out, Shaq. Last but not least, on the blurred out list. Oh no, where's the button? Blurred it out. Popcorn the zombie.
Oh, my bad. I like. See, I got them quick cuts with like jingles and shit. This shit lit. Oh, my bad. But shit. I've really been on like actual corporate shit type shit because like my job holding me, so like I'm real deal an artist full time at the moment. But I'm suing they put ass.
When you get paid to be an artist,
right?
I mean, he's also suing them, so something's not right.
Yeah, it's like they fired me on some real deal fuck shit, but it's like I used to work for the railroad, so it's like nigga, I was the nigga that literally had to read niggas the book when you do fuck shit like that. Like that's not how it's working, sir. So I'm gonna just say that fuck United. But other than that, goddamn, I just been like working on the podcast, and I might try to hit RangerCon in Atlanta type shit. It's like at the end of the month, but it's like fucked up because I think like it's like RangerCon goes straight into like all the Comic-Con in Shreveport. And it's like we ain't got no like big ass nerd community down here, but they dedicated. So like they want me to be in that bitch type shit. So I might have to just go hit like a 1 day in Atlanta, then just hit it straight back to the city.
How long of a trip is that?
6 hours.
Well, that's not terrible.
Yeah, you know, I can hit that driving the day type shit and be back in the night to hit the strip club type shit. 3 in the morning. So it's like, fuck it. Then my fucking gaming PC died. I think it's like, you know how when your power go out and it short shit out? I caught the power box of death right now, so I'm waiting on my power box to come in. That's why I'm on the MacBook right now.
Gotcha. My MacBook died earlier today.
Wait, the one you
I'm talking about all this death, man. I'm on a Mac right now.
Man.
Hey, we making it. Just make sure your shit updated.
My shit's not updated.
Wait, you running your virtual shit on a Mac?
Yes.
You different. Shit. You gotta know what you're doing to do shit like that.
You do, and that's why I have not updated my Mac in like a couple upgrades. Because first of all, I don't like the new interface for that new thing they got. I don't like that. It looks like an iPad. I don't like that.
Nah, if you still got the regular keypad, like you know the older model, when you update it, it's still gonna like go back to that one type shit. So yeah, you be straight. It just update all like the actual regular files. But so I'm trying to be hacker man type shit.
Shout out to Hacker Man.
Trying to shake my shit back type shit. Then I've been on the 5 streaming.
Out. I just want other people to know that because I've been.
Hey, you know,
Kung Fury 2 not coming out yet. They are filming it. It's happening.
Wait, so they is filming it?
They are filming it.
Oh, you just made my day, nigga. Damn.
Glad I could help.
You know, good random news, like you know, the shit you don't need to hear, but you hear it and you like. But other than that shit, I just been on the game type shit. Like this is like the longest I have not worked type shit in a while. So it kind of fucked me up. Like, you know, now like you just sit, I look at my cat. Shout out to Cat Tanakun, aka Catty Cage.
Shit, it look like nigga not on the screen. The fuck?
Like, why you doing this? Why do you do this every time you in front of a camera?
My hair's not
I ain't do my fur right. The fuck?
I gave her a bath earlier, so she's still kind of
damn.
discombobulated. Like, I still feel wet because why did you do that? Type shit.
Good job.
But other than that shit, gaming, I've been on fucking oh yeah, I did download Remnants, bitch. But I've been on Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
We gotta
type
get on
shit.
Remnant at some point.
And I'm actually fucking with it. I feel like a Viking right now.
It's a fun
like, yeah, type shit. So I've been getting my Viking on Twitch and shit.
For sure.
Twitch, Popcorn the Zombie. You know, shout out to like all the 4 people that be watching the shit and just be in the fucking like comment section just trolling my ass. Dicks. But y'all, my niggas, love y'all to death. But shit, other than that shit, kicking it shit, trying to just shit, make it to the week shit. I think I got another job. I really don't want it, but shit, I got adult life.
I'm about to say that's how jobs tend to be. According
type
to my
shit.
mother, if you were meant to like it, it wouldn't be called work.
Nigga, I graduated. They was like, nigga,
working at the comic book store. That's how it's not
goals.
Listen, I work in a bar.
That's like working at GameStop.
I love it. It's also like a crackhead working at a
liquor store.
I drink way too much working in my job.
He can't work the cash register, but he can bring all the bottles in from the back.
I'm glad that the liquor store experience is the same across
everywhere.
I work across the street from a liquor store at one of the bars I work at, and it's always crackheads carrying heavy shit. I'm like, that's fucked up. You're not paying them. They're not gonna pay them.
Moving.
Because they'll work for $30.
Real quick and make it work somehow. But I'm living the dream, man. Deep depressed sigh.
Hey,
but I'm kicking it. Shit, you know I'm too cool for the bullshit.
Yeah. So folks, that brings us to what 25 minutes after we were scheduled to go into our first music break. But we're gonna go into one now. I'm gonna play you some hits here on BlurdDotRadio. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll make an announcement when we come back.
DJ
Radio.
Hit me.
Ship it in, package, bust it down, bag it, ship it out, plastic. count it up, stack it, bring it back, backwards, pulling up, macking, count it up, stack it, make shit look like magic.
Little bitty bitch, you gotta pay. Little bitty bitch,
Give a little nigga dick game, I should open up classes. And I ain't friend you shit, little buddy, stop asking. 100s and 50s and 20s all under my mattress. Stick in the closet, running this bitch out, change a nigga quick, no fashion tips. Niggas ain't tipping, I'm taxing. Got these niggas paying they taxes. If she ain't with it, I'm waxing still. Had a good night, I'm passing. And I'm in the whip back trapping. That line of bus and niggas bang, but fuck a flag, cause money green, just give me some, You could get some of this, some of that too. Pull up like DHS, UPS too. Pippin' these packs like Bishop Don Juan. Pippin' these packs like Donald Pimp Shoe. Shoot your shot, that's how you get juice. Shitting just filling up Pampers. Ducking these 12s, making these sales. Should be on film, better not pull out no camera.
little bitty bitch, you gotta pay. Little bitty bitch.
Shipping in, package, bust down, bag it, ship it out, plastic, count it up, stack it, bring it back, backwards, pulling up, Mac, count it up, stack it, make shit look like I got Molly, coke, good dope, I'll pull up out front. I got good dope, bitch, don't call me for no front. I got Molly, coke, good dope, tell me what you need. I got good dope, bitch, don't call me talking free. Package, bag it, plastic, stack it, backwards, Mac it, stack it, magic, stack it, magic, magic, magic.
Set off that packet, double up back, I dance like one of the Jacksons.
Double up till I see casket. Bubble up till they pop champagne. Cuddle up with my little baby. Trick a few dollars off on my little thing. Selling that Joe Exotic. Fuck your stripes, I'm taxed. Killing this shit like Carol Baskin. Got these niggas paying their taxes.
Yeah, 7 odds, absolutely. Alpha Blood, absolutely. Billy D, Buddha Star. Yo, catch us at the blood banks, stealing all the packs so we can stuff it in cans of spray paint. Make a new color and spray it all in your face. The 7 odds watch me step in places and make a bitch faint. Fall out material, fuck up your chest. We come slap with a sticker from the Surgeon General. You shouldn't fuck with us, your outcome will be critical. And the critical level to us is just minimal. To wherever you believe hell is where we sending you. Ain't no touching the man, I'm no to cats with the visual. 7 hours spit bars that hit hard like Thor hammer. With vibrating force, moving bowels, make you shit in your pamper. Baby fat rappers on mics, we discipline you fools. Beat your ass first and feed you vitamins and minerals. Weak shit we can smell and defeat it off principle. We sharks out for blood, swimming the water, Joe. We getting your attention.
The 7's on the march, we the generals, the brigadiers, aiming for the launch. 31 types of flavor, intent is not to pierce through. Scoop 7 out the back, big ass hair. The 7's on the march, we the generals, the brigadiers, aiming for the launch. 31 types of flavor, intent is not to pierce through. Scoop 7 out the back, big ass hair. Yo, testing the odds is odd, oddly on many levels. Unless your odds are godly odds, you're not dancing with devils. We pushing past the levels of fundamentals, reaching for points past the stars and reaching for a lower treble. Is a blind leading the blind, trying to find spoils of riches, bitches gandering the goose's tide. Haters of the 7 try to step up, it's bad luck. You're against the 12 fates, no breaks, 0 fucks. Don't wanna bother with all this cannon fodder. We fathered all of you imposters, stop acting like you are toddlers. We out here forever taking risks, just blood. Like clay oversaturated, they down mud. What happened to the culture? Now we peace and holding hands, even 6 feet deep, we won't be peace with your clan. Send a holding hands, decapitate, converge collections. High five all of my haters when they step inside my session. The 7's on the march, we the generals, the brigadiers, aiming for the launch. 31 types of flavor, intent is not to pierce through. Scoop 7 out the back, big ass hair. The 7's on the march, we the generals, the brigadiers, aiming for the launch. 31 types of flavor, intent is not to pierce through. Scoop 7 out the back, big ass hairs.
Salute the regiment, we better than these lesser men. It's evident, the 7th element is never less than elegant. A detriment to sentiments that's delicate. We skip the etiquette, they mad cause they irrelevant and we add into the deficit. A clan of only specialists that'll have you holier than testaments. When we get destined beverages, it's best to jet the premises. Check the references, reflect before attempting this. Expect war is imminent, you stepping towards the precipice. Move with caution when my troops are talking recklessness. We marching elephants, turning rock stars to sediment. These hot bars is eloquent, the jock draws is evidence. You not hard, you gelatin, I will not call you gentlemen. It's like I shot y'all with adrenaline, heart racing, trebling. Body parts we severing, a part of our basic regimen. The late development got you playing brave, you ain't intelligent. Amazing specimen, saved them when I gave them the medicine.
The 7's on the march, we the generals, the brigadiers, aiming for the launch. 31 types of flavor, intent is not to pierce through. Scoop 7 out the back, big ass hair. The 7's on the march, we the generals, the brigadiers, aiming for the launch. 31 types of flavor, intent is not to pierce through. Scoop 7 out the back, big ass hairdo.
Life too full, I shouldn't be hungry. I can't call it. They throw salt and I add garlic. Felt unguarded, I keep scoring. See it in their faces, they mad I'm winning. I pray to God that you find you shine, wanna get you shining, so you can stop trying to mind my business. I can't get offended, I just lose interest, it's all fake. Beijing boss spot with the weave braids, but my life way too full to mind his business. You ain't woke, bitch, you just nitpicking in the comments. You ain't even with the shits, really. As long as my daughter living like a princess, I'm killing it. Really ain't no riddle, I mixed Adderall with common sense and started plotting, locking in and getting it. Truth is I was homeless the day I found out I was gonna have my shawty. 2 years later had a Jag with the envelope. Life too full, I shouldn't be hungry, I can't call it.
Life been cool, but it could be better. Should be with a foreign in the foreign with leather. Top drop hot, enjoying the weather. Who do it better than I? Guarantee I'm top 5, dead or alive. Jay Fresh with the 5. Pop still got it. I ain't lost a thing but a couple coins, which I invested that back in the rap and started making noise. This ain't for little boys, this grown man business. This ain't for no women who really don't get it. Baby, keep your interest to your own liking, like my lemonade with a spike and baby go and stream it. Crap, ho, I'm a genius, at my own convenience. Stepping out fleetest, me and Deem some demons. Been on my deems, it's a fetus, that's how I got this feature. Money can't buy you happiness and it can't buy me either. So I advise you not to try it, nigga, I know my worth. It go God, then my kids, then myself go first. Been a pops for 14 years and still got that work. Merch.
Life too full, I shouldn't be hungry, I can't call it. Life too full, I shouldn't be hungry, I can't call it.
Sheila ass is waltzing around here the other day.
Oh, waltzing around here.
Oh, waltzing away.
You mean wobbling?
Hey, waltzing, wabbling, walking, all types of shit there, Charles. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. That thing was there, motherfucker. hey, I couldn't believe it myself, man.
Still on the back like that, right?
I couldn't stop seeing ass, yeah.
No, man, you ain't say nothing to it, man. You trying to get you a little 15 minutes.
I was keeping it respectful, man. You know, I ain't even draw down on it, nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it playing, you know what I'm saying? Next time she see you, she might be in your face. You know what I mean? You feel me? Whole ass out there now, you know what I'm saying? Boy ass out.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Pop still got it.
He still got it, baby. I still got it.
Man, I swear, motherfucker just fucked with me. I think it was my height, man. Probably because I was like 4'9", little dude in the area, 12 pounds, soaking crazy ass fucking wind face
facing east. Yo. Had a damn good year that year, great year. Even got to bounce to Amsterdam and have some good beer. How though? Young Al avoids the bullshit. The bullshit steps up to catch a full hit. Full hits, not even boasting weed smoke. They want no smoke, let alone a bad joke. Bad jokes get transformed to Bruce Clout. Think I'm playing, fuck around and find out. Smack so hard, thought I broke the 9 out. Slap so hard, broke down the hideout. Snatched all the goods that he could with quickness. Toss shit out the windows like, you don't need this. Doors popped open on some hide me. Car keys flying on some grimy. Homie's face looking like he kissed the beehive. And that's how Tampertronic learned to drive. Fuck around, find out. 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 Hot damn stomping, walking heavy. Roll deep with a crew that's rocking steady. So we survey till we locate beverages and survey so we peep the averages. Shit was hitting and brothers was getting winning. All the homies picked a litter of kittens hitting and splitting. All the last fees with me and kicking everyone out. These mad dudes wanna fuck around and find out. Guess they figure gang up on me. I was escorting fuckers out 3 by 3. One by one they would size me up. Cell phone rings so I'ma picking up. And word headed I'ma get lumped the fuck up by these Trump motherfuckers. Gas pumped the fuck up. Weapon up, ladder up, chucked by the keg. That's when I beat a whole crew with a chair leg. Yo, fuck around, find out. 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 Fuck around, find out.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Girl, you're not music no more.
Hey, forget every goddamn thing, y'all. Hey, my great granddaddy white. Fuck y'all. That was the right. That was perfect timing.
BlurdDotRadio. I'm your host, Mike Sidham. I am joined by Ash.
Hey.
Kenny.
Yo.
Also Troy. We don't have an intro for Troy.
Pretty boy Troy has made his appearance.
There he is. Our special guest for this evening, Teffy Wonder, the mocha-fied merge-on of Head Nerds in Charge. Jersey Dre Popcorn, a.k.a. Jersey F Crazy, a.k.a. Popcorn, the zombie of the Trap Nerds podcast.
Fuck me, your cat is adorable.
Troy's pretty cute.
He's such
nice feline, right? You know, my cat, she's still a kitty. She like 4 months type shit.
She's still attacking your feet.
I'm trying to teach us to you know, to be a tiger and shit. She got the bobcat tail, so I'm technically like Tiger King right now, but you know, straight, I guess. Nah, just still hella animals and guns though. Nah.
Our third guest for this evening, last but not least, Sir Shak, the Southern Supreme Kai of Solo Cups of Spicy Ramen Podcast.
May your cup be full and your spirit be full as well.
There it is.
Oh.
The tracks that you just heard, the first was Can't Buy Deem, spelled Can't Buy Deem, D-E-E-M, Logistics. The second, 7 Oddities of 7 Oddities Records. You need help spelling oddities? Merriam-Webster has a website. That song was called Big Ass Hairdo. The third was Can't Buy Deem and DJ Scully. They have an album together. That track was called Pops. Check that out. And last but not least, our good friend Al Tamper of 7 Oddities Records with FFO, a.k.a. Fuck Around and Find Out, a.k.a. The Scientific Method.
That bit was zesty.
It was a good one. Let me check out. Oh, here's a comment for Kenny. Troy is love. For those who don't know, that cat's name is Troy. Troy pops up every time Kenny starts talking to us, just like a cat tends to do.
Usually by the second half of the show, he's here.
You summon him.
There he is. So folks, it's time for trailer.
Sit back, relax, watch it.
There it is.
You gotta throw that at the end of it now.
There it is. I gotta throw that at the end of a lot of stuff. We have two wonderful trailers for you tonight. The first, the live action adaptation of the comic book Why the Last Man. I didn't even hear that they were working on this. I'm shocked that
this was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's been a thing for almost a decade.
Development hell.
Which publishing company puts that out, Kenny?
Vertigo.
There it is.
But also, like Shia LaBeouf was like attached to it years ago. Like it's gone through so many like different things, and it's supposed to be like
Shia LaBeouf.
So it's not the Shia LaBeouf one.
I don't know who's in it. I didn't look at the trailer. So.
That's literally the last time I heard about it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll look up the details as we were watching the trailer. I was supposed to have had that done. It's been a rough Sunday. The next trailer we're gonna watch will be for Venom: Let There Be Carnage. And if my face doesn't say it loudly enough, I had some confidence after the first trailer. We'll talk.
That
more.
bit went.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah, I'm scared now.
But we'll start off with the trailer for Why the Last Man on Hulu and/or FX here on BlurdDotRadio. Feel free to unmute your mics, by the way.
In a world.
He's the last man.
Mr. President.
What, man?
One man left.
Come on, guys.
That's funny.
No, they didn't.
I see what you did right there.
The men's dead?
All the men's is dead.
Oh no.
Except one.
Everybody's scissoring.
So what's he gotta populate the world?
The stock for dildos have gone up by 28%.
Which city?
There you go.
Nah, they got sex niggas now.
The answer to how this all
Well, just one. It's just the one guy.
That's Death by Snoop Snoop.
They just died.
Reproductively interesting.
Wow.
Okay.
People are gonna have to pick sides. They are hungry. Angry.
Hey, Death by Snoop Snoop's theme lit if I'll be in the corner eating Cheetos while this shit pop off.
We will rebuild together.
All right.
What did the Y mean?
His name
is that like
York.
a Y chromosome thing? Did I get two signs with it?
Probably, but his name is York Brown. In September 13th, you'll get to see his adventures in a post-apocalyptic world where there's only one dude left on the planet.
Bunch of angry women.
Well,
he not gonna make it.
Justifiably.
They
lots of
angry
people
in
just died.
this trailer.
They beating the shit out of each other already.
Right.
Well, before we break down the disorganized conversation, Kenny is our comic book expert.
Yes, Kenny, please explain.
Give me the background.
Kenny doesn't know.
No, I don't want to. So here's honestly, I think Jerry in the chat might be able to do me justice.
Yeah, Jerry, help us out.
Jerry, help me out if you got it. But honestly, when I first started working at the comic book store, everybody swore by up and down by Why the Last Man, and at that point in time, I didn't care to read it, and I never read it. And
Jerry, you're already in it. You pulled yourself into it.
Nah, you here now. I saw you when you commented first because I realized comments popped up on the screen.
I never read it, and it's so prominent, and I had so many customers who loved it, swore by it, and that's the thing. Like, I don't have an opinion on it, but I know a lot.
It's a strong following, though.
It got a lot of awards, and and a lot of people really enjoyed it. Even from looking through it and just kind of thumbing through it, it never grabbed me. So like I never tried to read it. So I can honestly say this trailer looked interesting. I'm
glad Shia LaBeouf's not in it. Let me say that first.
I mean, it didn't matter if he was in it or not. To be honest, that was just one of the many rumors.
No, would females be okay with Shia LaBeouf being the last man on Earth?
No, he'd get jumped a lot. I imagine.
No.
That's the day every female becomes a man, and he the bitch now.
Him getting jumped.
It's fucked up.
Good treat. Yeah, but no, it was one of those I didn't read. So I like the trailer though. The trailer looks cool. Let's get a treat.
Apparently,
Alucard
according
funny.
to Wikipedia, every mammal with a Y chromosome dies except for York and his monkey, or maybe he just finds this monkey. Yeah, I don't know.
So every nigga with a dick die. Wait, go.
No, it would be there are females with like XXY like chromosomes, so anything with a
I'm
Y.
from Louisiana. Our educational system fucked up. I don't know this shit. That shit just, I go off the deep end.
Well, let me first ask Ash.
Yeah.
A post-apocalyptic sci-fi drama with one guy and a monkey.
No sneaky links.
It looks interesting. I'm wondering why. No pun intended.
Hold on. Wait, where's the?
Was not ready for that one. All right. Did not see that one coming.
I am just wondering why, like, because like everybody just dropped at once, like Thanos just snapped his fingers and
the president was the funniest one. He was like, "What? No, I'm good."
Instantaneously, like, what happened? You know, it's one thing for it to be like over time, some virus, some pandemic, but again, this was instant death.
Like now.
Right, like
I just flipped the switch. Flip.
Right, like what? That's what has me most curious. Not the fact that there's only one man left on Earth. I want to know what caused all that to be so instantaneous and death like that for apparently all around the world.
Now, are you intrigued enough by that to watch this for more than 3 episodes?
It depends on the 3 episodes. Like, are these like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour?
I don't know.
This is on FX too, right?
Yeah. So I imagine it's going to be an hour.
Well, I have access to FX, so if I remember and I'm on the computer, I'll likely watch it. Because actually,
if you have a Hulu password, I believe you can watch this because they say FX on Hulu.
Yeah, that's the plus plan.
Is FX on Hulu separate from just regular FX?
Yeah,
I can watch Snowfall on Hulu.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You might have it then.
This is some bullshit.
Hulu work different with they shit.
Because it's Disney.
You gotta have networks and shit.
Because it's Disney owned. So Disney owns Hulu, and Hulu has its own FX, which is different from the regular FX, is what you're telling me.
Basically.
I thought FX is part of Fox, and Disney owns the controlling share of Fox.
No, but they do. But Hulu still got a piece. It's like, you can still rent movies from certain networks. That's why like certain movies be on like Netflix for a certain amount of time, then it be just disappear. I was mad when HBO took out the goddamn Harry Potter collection, but it's on Paramount. It's on Paramount now.
That I would say that's because Universal or whoever owns that was like, yeah, no, we got our own streaming thing now. So
Right.
bye.
Yeah, so it's like they'll take their shit back real quick type shit at times. So it's like whoever owned that bitch at the end of the day, if you got a streaming service, it's on there now.
Well,
but Hulu worked out a deal with like certain networks and shit. So it's like certain show shit is different. Movies and shows different when it comes to shit like that.
Well,
you can rent shows type shit.
Actually, do you want to watch this show?
I mean, I do, but it sounds like it's gonna be a headache just to try to fucking watch it.
I mean, bootleg it. Allegedly.
I mean, I'll figure it out. Like if I find the means to watch it,
You
like,
know the
maybe-
website.
Yeah, so we'll see. But the
that way.
premise does intrigue me, not for the sake of last man on earth, but what caused it. That's what I'm interested about. And I can just Google that for real. In fact, I'm gonna do it right now.
I mean, you can find it out before you read it. It's been a comic book for a long time.
I mean, they might change it.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely reading the
But then
synopsis.
they might change it. Who knows?
You know they always do.
Like Invincible.
Well, Ash, is that going to be thumbs up?
It's a
thumbs
man.
down?
It's a man.
Give me one or the other so I could use it. Kenny, how do you feel about this one? You didn't want to watch it you didn't want to read it as a comic book. Do you want to watch it as a show?
No.
Stern.
Teffy Wonder, how do you feel about this? First trailer, did it do its first trailer thing for you?
Nah, it's mad intriguing. I'll give it like the customary like 3 episodes to pull me in, and then we'll see from there. But I don't know. I'm in this thing now where I'm like, no more like high stakes television. I'm like, nothing that's gonna stress me out. Good vibes only. So
I feel that.
So no
I
cliffhanger
respect
after
it.
episode. Like if by the 3rd episode they haven't solved
If
the
by
first cliffhanger introduced, can't do it.
yeah, no. If I'm just like this, like if it's stressful, it's got to be like low stakes stress where I'm just like, oh, okay, he's not gonna die. It's fine. But like if it's like The Handmaid's Tale, I was just like, I can't do this, you guys. Like,
You picked a really stressful one to just start it off with. Like,
I think that's why I think that's
that
why
shit was tense.
Anime. Like I definitely where Teffy is. I don't need like a lot of high stakes in my life. Like just give me some. We're gonna be friends. We're gonna be like fighting, but we're gonna be friends too. Let's be very break. Friends. Like don't just give me like all these heavy headed like they all die.
You don't want to know if somebody is dead or not for another week type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't string me. Don't string me along.
Don't spring that up. Yeah, I'm definitely there too with my watching of like things.
But our first 3
Thumbs up.
episodes.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Okay. Shak, how you feeling about this?
I'm a little mad about it myself too, low key. Like, so many other questions popped up in my head because one scenario that popped in my head was like, what if you're that guy who just finished having relations with a woman and you just die right there? Now she's gonna be like, damn, my pussy killed the nigga.
I mean, not even like first she's gonna be like, oh my god, I need to wash off because they didn't die. Like there was a lot of expelling from the face.
No, what if that happened and she run outside and it's like 3 other females outside doing the exact same shit and they just stop like, what?
You too?
What was you just doing?
Imagine the moms out there who just gave birth or were breastfeeding their baby boys.
Jesus.
What if it's the doctor? What if it's the doctor like, it's a boy? And just die.
The doctor and the baby both keel over at the same time.
That's so funny.
That baby gotta be a superhero now type shit. Like that was the ultimate plot development.
If
he makes it,
it's gold.
What if like it's a youth baseball game and they're like, go Timmy, go Tim.
Like all I can think of is all the children with Y chromosomes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it even darker. See, I didn't even want to take it there. I didn't want to take it there.
You're gonna see a lot of like dead kids on FX.
Oh yeah,
It's FX.
Yeah, they're not.
It is. They take it there.
So prepare yourself if you watch this.
once
Like,
I saw-
like you already know.
It's
I don't
what they
know.
do.
I'm overall. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit to see kind of like reviews. So like right now, I'm gonna be down.
There it is. Last but not least, Drizzy F Crazy. How do you feel about this one?
It's just a strong man. It's like you raised. It's an interesting I guess situation. I feel like I'd have to wait till somebody like come through and be like, "Hey, did you watch that shit yet with the Y chromosomes and shit?" I'm like, we talked about that. It's on Netflix, and that's probably like the only way I'll watch it, type shit. But
it's not on Netflix, so I can answer that question now.
Then I'm just like, well, fuck it then, type shit. Unless somebody like just make me watch it, type. People. I'm one like if I don't just have a like straight interest in it. It's gonna be the only time I might actually just give it a chance. It's like right here, like I'm bored as hell, like chilling, and then shit just be like, boop, it pop up in the suggested shit, and I'm be like, you know what, fuck it, I ain't got shit to do, and randomly binge watch it. I ain't gonna watch it when it first come out. I'll probably just wait till the whole season done and binge watch it. But right now, it's down. Shit, I ain't really fucking. It didn't wow me, I guess.
Okay. I don't have
This
didn't wow me. I mean, it's kind of what it is.
Just reading the wiki page doing a lot already.
It didn't do that. Yeah, it didn't do that to me.
No Candyman paint. Whatever that can be.
Didn't give me one of those. Didn't give me the Gotcha. Did not get one of those out of me.
Gotcha. So folks, I think what we're gonna do, since this beer is running through me, we're gonna take another short music break. We'll come back 9:05, I'll say, and we'll talk about Let There Be Carnage. I have nothing good to say. I'll preview it with that.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm mad.
I'm scared about this still.
Like I saw that trailer and before I knew it was going to be on the show. And
damn.
Whew.
Well, we'll talk more about it here on BlurdDotRadio.
By boredom, my autobiography. Lyrically, I'm not supposed to let these things bother me. But I'm a man with so much more inside of me. It wouldn't bother me if you would just say hi to me. Everything I've done, I should have been proud of me. But everybody judges, thoughts are getting cloudy. I should have been there a long time ago. I wasn't able to, addicted to my ego. But I played myself, now everybody hates me. If I was in trouble, then who would really save me? And that's why I'm so damn angry. Everybody wants me, but they just want to change me. And I'm back on my bullshit. Talk about guns when I'm the one with the full clip. Charles Bronson, we all got a death wish. Wish upon stars so they could be like ours. And I'm starting to doubt me. Or maybe God just don't care about me. I told you before, it's getting cloudy. I can't push up, it feels like I'm drowning. If my soul's a vehicle, why I feel on empty? If you really want me, you should come and get me. The flow is YouTube, I see it in the thumbnail. The internet is everywhere, forget about your record sales. So let me remind you, you can't see it was me that blinded you. Imagine me off the Grey Goose. They still want us high and drunk, still wearing our slave suits. Old school, they still treat us like prostitutes. Our lives are in danger. They only want to stop and shoot. They only want to stop and shoot us. They only want to stop and shoot us. Yeah. Everything I've done, I should have been proud of me, but everybody judges, thoughts are getting cloudy. I should have been there a long time ago. I wasn't able to, addicted to my ego, but I played myself, now everybody hates me. If I was in trouble, then who would really save me? If I was in trouble, then who would really save me? If I was in trouble, then who would really save me? in trouble, then who would really save me?
How does one deal with insecurities?
How does one deal with insecurity? Life is insecure. There is no security about life because, shall I reveal a secret to you? However young and healthy you are, you're going to die one day. I'll bless you with a long life, but you will die one day. Is it okay? No? So you can die joyfully or you can die crying. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you.
40 days and 40 nights, 40 days and 40 nights, 40 days, my 40 days and 40 nights, 40 days and 40 nights, my 8 bars stay rolling. Young queen from Uruguay, young lean from my UI. Think I'm throw my eyes low, better drive slow on this foggy night. Mine got the juice like Bishop Never. Yo, chick thinking we rich forever, throwing west side on the east side. Cause I'm uptown, get your shit together. What the fuck is you scared, nigga? Better get prepared, nigga. What the fuck is you scared, nigga? Better get prepared, nigga. What the fuck is you scared, nigga? Nigga get prepared, nigga. Bet you can't get me. Yeah, nigga. When it come to crows, I'm a klepto. These birdies get you petro. Still catching that neck though. Forever necro. Told Uncle Sammy my hero. So run that De Niro fragments on the pavement. Can't say shit when on scarecrow. Reconstructing my face, limbs all over my place. Who catching bodies? Pussies on wax, talking plenty homies. Use a bumper clotty and your pops a commie. Slow dance with her, 2 left feet. That death beat, so slippery. Ain't get Ricky, no sympathy. So ain't no empathies when in these streets. Might die tonight in China wire. Vagina tight, so it kinda bite. That drip, no LSD. Love sucking dick, you telling me? Shmoney dance on my bully shit. Strip you about this pussy quick when the earth's folding in. Who the hell needs a friend, nigga? What the fuck is you scared, nigga? Better get prepared, nigga. What the fuck is you scared, nigga? Better get prepared, nigga. What the fuck is you scared, nigga? Need to get prepared, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. At the sky with a night go. Turn a black and white show to a light show. New tat on your back, got your mind blown. Lil' bitch got lit like hydro. Looking at the sky with a night go. Turn a black and white show to a light show. New tat on your back, got your mind blown. Lil' bitch got lit like the hydro. Looking at the sky with a night go. Go. Looking at the sky with a night go. Go. Looking at the sky with a night go. Go. Looking at the sky with a night go. Go. Go.
Seven odds. What? What's your definition of the recognition? Play position, keep it moving like a piston. Your cereal gets pissed in, creating distance, making meet the maker, not the person that you wishing. You've made a bad decision in the story that you've written. Chose to be a pigeon, then followed their religion. Feathers getting plucked, deep fried up in the kitchen. Difference within wishing when you living on the fiction.
I'm on my garnet wall, snort napalm, diamond resin in the bowl. On the beat, I unload verbal classics to your throat. Enemies inside my scope, 7 hours around the globe. Of the hash, I'm taking totes. We pulling up to shows with some red and golden cloaks. I'm on my Van Gogh shit, the way I'm taking different strokes. And what you talking about, Willis? I am not like normal folks. I ride around the city with some very dirty toast.
The stilo better than you, better yet incredible. Floating on all your feelings like mainline and inedible. We keep them tweaking and gelling like Magellan. See them freaking out and trying to be selling what they inhaling. Promoters boasting about what they handle the most is when we showing out, beasting about everybody get roasted. We make them uncomfy, magic with no potion. We leaving them crunchy, dealing with emotions.
The king of the metal, excitement course vein, dilated iris, serotonin leak brain, leap into action, demolishing the track Yujiro Hanma. I always carry the devil on my back, pull back the slide, ammunition now alive, tear through opposition along with others that now combine, cause situations that naturally are actions pantomime. It's the silence of the lambs because the taste is so refined.
I ain't wasting no more breath, I'ma just let them hate. Feeling myself so much so, I'm about to levitate. All my wounds are self-inflicted, weakness leaves skin. The world is wicked, be ready to pull it quick on some slick shit. Revenge is a good life invested in minding my own business. Not counting my hands before they lay, but I know what that fucking golden egg's supposed to look like. And motherfucker, that shit don't look right.
The storm is coming, we about to rain. We stay thundering and y'all are mumbling because your mouth's in pain. From the left hook that you just took, now here's a right one. I'm taking every round before I light one. Take them out like it's a hit list when my click spit. I bet you get your shit split with the handle of the biscuit. You can't handle these misfits from the windy. We vandals in your district, make statistics out you kiddies.
This is a sound of excellence. Verbal mic terrorists set the precedence with uncontrollable recklessness. My feet are the size of alien elephants. When I step to create sinkholes that snatch up you naked Vicks. 7 odd creations from toxic pits. Crazy scientists that's popping shit, and we got gene holders on top of it. We are unstoppable conglomerate. Just watch how we conquer shit, and we stay shoe shine polished.
Smack fire out your face, y'all some phony motherfuckers. Suckers talking job shit, knowing they can't touch us. Tech, I play the background, waiting for y'all to fuck up. Run up and get done up with no one up. It's game over. Got gauges to flamethrowers and 88 Soviet AKs with slings on them. Crates of homemade grenades that bang when I throw them. Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth and cease flowing.
Gonna have to let me die out, impossible to stop me. Try to take my style, I press down on carbon copies. Hard to spot me, the glare of my aura be scaring supporters. Doom's flow a zoo show, but we're the performers, out of order. Corner the competition accordingly, and recreate the type of hate only seen in Normandy. The majority of people supporting me have no idea my mind's a horror scene where I torture beats.
Oh, hi. You're watching BlurdDotRadio.
Woo!
So those songs you just heard, those hits you just got hit with, Thoughts, spelled with a Z, by The Black Cinema, the BLK Cinema. They got R2 with the spell. Chupacalypse by Lord Fred 33. That is Lord with an E, like Stan's dad. Fred 33.
I am Lord. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah. That's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't hear no bell. He beat up Bad Dad.
There you go. You beat up Bad Dad. You're a superhero now. Look at me. I'm the superhero now.
He had a Rocky flashback during that fight.
That's because Rocky's one of the greatest movies ever made. The last track.
At your son baseball game, though.
Where better to fight? Al Tamper with Take What's Mine. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no. It was Al Tamper with the Toe Clipper.
I respect
featuring 7 Oddities records. Go check those people out. Stream them. Put their songs on repeat when you go to work so that your laptop keeps building their streams up. Now it's time to drink some alcohol. I know at least 2 of us have some booze in the room.
I do. I got one.
3 of us.
Somebody said the A word. Who said the A word?
It was me.
I
can't.
All right, you already know I'm with the shit.
Hold on. There.
I'm not on BlurdDotRadio if I'm not drinking. My shirt gonna be off and I'm probably drinking. It's one or the other or both.
I think you've only had your shirt on once, and I was like, "Damn, you must be having a bad day."
Nah, I had just got back to the house that time. Yep.
Didn't have time to take the shirt off.
It was like I literally walked in the house, set up my computer, and was like, "Hey, my bad, I'm late."
We we appreciate every guest spot on here.
Oh,
and that
fuck.
goes for
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
It overheated and quit my game.
Yes, you can.
So, folks, Jepson's Malort. CH Distillery gives us a bunch of Jepsons. Shout out to them. Go check out their location in Pilsen. And their other location, I don't know where it is. Jepson's Malort, finest liquor in Chicago. We are BlurdDotRadio. This is the Jepson's Malort bottle that we drank, or one of them that we drank at BlurdCon, hence the sticker. Jepson's Malort has the aroma and full body flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers everywhere. And now we will do a shot.
I call Malort the key to hell.
It is. It's how you get in.
That's like once you get halfway to that bottle, death gonna come back like, you show my nigga? Cause like Lucifer coming after me type shit. Like, what are you doing, my guy?
So you know what you're doing, and if you're a two-fisted drinker, you're like, you want to fight, and that's how that situation gets resolved.
Only way you make it out of there, you got to drink the rest of it right there in his face, and then you get a job application.
Listen, I need lots of those job applications. We will do the toast that I got from E40 on his appearance on the Breakfast Club, and that toast goes,
"Ooh,
I am not above you. I am not below you. I am right here with you." Here.
40. Ooh.
Babushka.
I'm so mad.
I forgot about you yelling babushka.
I'm still mad. Babushka. Fun fact: babushka means old lady in Russian. Like my grandma still get mad when I. Yeah, basically an old lady or grandma.
Nice.
My grandma still get mad every time I yell at her.
That's funny.
But I
My
mean,
grandma-
you're just stating facts.
Cause I be like at random spots, like shout out to my granddad babushka. Dre, this a funeral, my nigga.
Listen, I have rarely not had fun after a funeral because we all get drunk after a funeral. It's like this shit.
Yeah, you know,
we're
we
all
inside. It's
together.
like,
you know what we gonna do? Make this better.
Yeah, we just gonna party and get really fucked up, and they gonna play Master P. Man, I miss my homie. They gotta play it at least once.
I feel like Teffy Wonder has been frozen for a while.
Yeah, sorry. It comes and it goes.
Yeah, StreamYard.
We still hear you. You still here in spirit.
Yeah.
At least we like froze you in a cool stance.
It's still looking good.
I was frozen for half the show last week, and I'm pretty sure there was like a few of these.
That's a profile. I remember. I saw that.
Right, she's like looking all nice and like,
You got a profile picture right there. You need to screenshot this shit.
You guys
That's
are frozen for me. I can still see all of you.
That's the comfortable mama picture right there. Like, hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey y'all, hey baby.
When they show you their mama on Facebook,
Right.
they gotta put a profile picture.
Yep, this is my mama, y'all.
That's not the same mom that the friend who can't hang around anymore. Your little friend, he didn't
Shut
meet
the
that
fuck
mom.
Stop right now. You stop right now, damn it.
He met the don't call my kid no more.
Don't
You
come
can't
around here when it's a lot of people.
The third time you get your friend detention and you can't come over anymore. So folks, our next trailer, our final trailer for the evening, is for Tom Hardy and Sony Pictures' Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Grr.
The first one got away with being okay, as far as I am concerned. Like, it wasn't the worst movie. It was better than I thought it was going to be. It was basically, did anybody see Upgrade?
Yeah.
No, I need to see that. Where can I watch that?
I'll send
Oh
you
my
a-
god, damn.
Wait. Yeah,
Venom
it's the
is
same
like
movie.
Upgrade.
Mm-hmm. Except Upgrade had probably the most traumatic ending I have seen in the movie.
Yeah, that was
Don't spoil it.
I won't.
Yeah.
But it was, mind you, I've seen a lot of horror movies. I've seen a lot of, The Human Centipede while I was
No.
high.
Have
which
you
is
seen
not serious.
have you seen a Serbian film?
I don't want to.
Don't do it.
I've heard
That's
things. I'd rather
That's the one that just still fucks me up. Like we all right in college, me and my crowd brother, currently recruited active band members. But yeah, he was like, we had this weird streak when we go on like, you know, hey, we finna find every band movie in the world and
Gummo.
watch that hoe and figure
I
out
used to
why
make
it's
my
bad.
friends watch Gummo, and when their friends came around, they had to watch Gummo, and if
Type
they didn't like
shit.
it, they couldn't hang out with us.
Bro, we both got a Serbian film at the same time, and we watched that bitch. It was just us, and we just walked out like,
I immediately regret this decision.
I'm a theater major, and this fucks me up right now, my nigga. Like,
well, the ending, the upgrade it wasn't as severe as that, but it was like,
yeah,
oh
it
my
wasn't as
God.
severe, but it was grim.
Like
it was grim as fuck.
For sure.
Type shit.
Why did I bring that up? Because the upgrade and Venom were pretty much
it's kind of same shit. Yeah, now that you say that, it fucked me up.
Upgrade. This one,
I'll check it out from the library.
It's Venom, like it's upgrade with a slight happy ending.
Yeah.
With at least it's hope.
Yeah, no, upgrade was
upgrade. Nah, that shit was little.
Yeah.
We see where that's going.
There's also there's a sequel to Venom. You know, if you've seen Sony movies before, maybe you understand. Sony superhero movies,
swing and a miss.
But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Here's the trailer on BlurdDotRadio.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
Eddie, we should be out there snacking on bad guys. I am a predator. I need to be free.
You have got to get control of your aggression.
I already knew that this is where it was going to go. This is what they did in the first movie.
You live in my body. You live by
Hey, every real nigga gotta realize he crazy and go to therapy. At least twice. The first time is just see it.
Second time is now.
All right, I'm wild.
I want to give you my story.
Kenny, in the movie, did Carnage get his symbiote from fighting Venom? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't.
No, when he broke out, he left a piece of him in the jail cell with Woody Harrelson.
I have tasted blood,
and you know he batshit crazy.
It's not it.
The symbiote go off you.
I disagreed with Woody Harrelson.
All I ever wanted in this
Hey,
world.
get somebody else.
Carnage.
You know they shortened it down. He gonna be here for one movie. They just had to know that they just had to make Carnage canon.
They'll take Spider-Man back, and they make the big
That's my shit. Fuck my great granddaddy.
It's a red one. It's a red one.
And then they have an Incredible Hulk.
Betty, you feel like home to me. Like family.
Oh, wow.
You could just say I'm happy for you.
That was good. That was good.
I am happy for
I feel played.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Serious couple.
Yeah, you wanna fuck my bitch? Just know every time you grab your nose, that's me, bitch. My bad. That's mood. I respected that one.
Here's the thing. When corny moments happen in the trailer, that bodes badly. Venom going, oh yeah, before it jumped. Like, is it the 90s? Like, why?
You kind of like
What
the
the
Kool-Aid
fuck is
man.
happening?
Oh yeah.
You know they
He
just
can
make
eat
they
people
just make
raw.
Venom his overly excited dumb self basically in his conscience.
Yeah, overly excited and dumb.
You know this Eddie Brock, that was him as Venom. Like that's how he became Venom. He felt played and he was jealous.
Yeah, but they made him so. I don't know. Let me start this out by saying
Peter Parker
I
took
had
his
the
job.
first Black Spider-Man, Black Suit Spider-Man comic book. I don't know where it is. My cousin Jason's got it. I hope he saved it. I don't know everything about Venom and Carnage. I know that Clint Cassidy did not bite Eddie Brock's finger to get Venom.
No.
I know that did get Carnage. Carnage is in Cassidy's blood, and that's why he can do the weird stuff that he does. Jesus. But yeah, this is kind of how I feel. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Why are y'all fucking up more superheroes? Like, Marvel's doing so much of a better job with Spider-Man, and you're trying to bring Spider-Man over into this shit? Like, why? Don't do that. It's like your friend that's like 40 years old and still trying to rap, and he could never rap in the first place. Like, come on. You fucked up so many superhero movies. You made Spider-Man 3. Why are you doing this? Shout out to my girlfriend Nikki. She said, I'm into it. I'm not taking you to see it.
Can we blame Sam Raimi for Spider-Man 3 and not Sony?
Well, let me also say, if she wants to see it, then I'll take her to see it.
Yeah, you goddamn well.
I'm definitely gonna find a way to like not pay attention to it.
You know what?
Like,
Maybe
I'm gonna have
we
to
can go
shit
see it
for
together. How about that? You can come over to my place. I got HBO Max.
There it is. Hey, go see it with Ashley.
Movie night.
Build some camaraderie. Don't drag me in.
Right, networking.
But yeah, for me, this is a big old.
Oh no!
I watched the first Venom on bootleg a year after it came out. Teffy, you're still gonna see it?
Yeah. I think I will still see it only because the first one was such a surprise hit.
Mm-hmm.
I really went into it thinking this is gonna be like Suicide Squad, like number one, like dude machine.
Shit.
And it was like so much, and it ended up being like so much fun.
Right.
Yeah. I'm getting that same vibe with this trailer that they're leaning more into that weird campiness dynamic of Venom and Eddie, and that's what I liked. Plus, I have no real investment to his comic book reality and what he was like in the comic books. I don't have much to go.
Did you read the Symbiote War and shit? When he came
I ain't reading that.
I believe she gets a symbiote because I think Shriek.
Read it. Eddie Brock got his redemption.
Oh, you talking about the recent one?
The experience I have with Venom is what his interaction was with
Chef Kiss.
Spider-Man. That's all I got. So, and that was years ago when I read that. And yeah, I like this iteration. It entertains me. So yeah, it's nice going in with no expectations.
Understandable.
I don't know. I remember going into the first one, and I understand what Ashley and Teffy are saying. Like, I didn't think that the first trailer looked bad. I just thought that it was going to be bad because Sony did it, and it actually ended up being a lot better than I thought it would be. This one, the trailer looks bad, in my opinion.
Right.
So I'm already going into it with like at a lower level than I would have gone into.
You got low expectations already, type shit.
Yeah.
I mean, not even like I had kind of no expectations the first time, but now it's like, oh, this looks bad.
Damn. You just don't fuck with Spider-Man, huh?
No, I love Spider-Man. What's it called? Far From Home is one of my favorite Marvel movies. For sure.
So you don't like Venom because he black?
Far From Home is
that's what it is.
That's where it is. Now we get into the root of things.
My bad. I had to do one woke nigga moment at least once.
You calcified your pineal gland, brother. Kenny.
Far From Home Spider-Man is actually not that good.
Is that the one where he quit being Spider-Man?
No, it's where they make
where
him an idiot, and like he kept giving.
And he made the deal.
Mysterio all
it was the first post Endgame movie.
That's the first time they just did
people, and like Peter Parker was just giving Iron Man's associates all his information. It's like at what point did Iron Man work with a crew like in front of people? And here's been I'm sorry. That's how much I don't care about this movie, Carnage, is that I'll really talk about anything else. Including
hey, that story.
I didn't care about Venom. Like I didn't watch it, still haven't watched it because I have no interest in watching it. If somebody wants me to have an opinion on it, they gotta pay me because I have no time in the waste with Sony's just waste of my time. Like I have not forgiven them for making me try to watch Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. That shit was not good. I paid
But his booty though.
No, it's not. It's not good.
Random chameleons. Just
Neither one of them were good. They were terrible.
But
No.
that literally shows how
No.
they did Spider-Man over the years. It's
fucking
like
terrible.
13. That's why we had Into the Spider-Verse.
No, they're fucking terrible. So I will not watch these movies. I will not give them my time. I will not. I don't care. Like I keep seeing that, and it just, and then the way they got Carnage, like, come on.
I thought his transformation looked cool. I'll give him that. Like the whole shit coming out of his face, and then like
it has nothing to do with comic books. It basically, in terms of my opinion about these, is just based on the fact that Sony has not made good movies lately. Like in terms of just like when it comes to trying to do comic stuff. Like even when they had Disney's help, like you can't. If you really look at those last couple of Spider-Mans, they aren't that good. Like even with Disney's help, they aren't that good. And I'm just like, I have to start drawing the line with what I like. And sometimes I get like stars in my eyes because I'll admit I like those. I think Tom Holland saves those Spider-Man movies from being better than what they are. So I definitely go in. I go in
the fact
with
that he's actually
glasses.
a kid, and it's not just some 30-year-old with a young face.
Yeah,
hot take.
When you really watch those movies, they make Peter out to be like a really big idiot, even though he actually is pretty
He's
smart.
the smartest nigga
Like
in one of
he's
the
very
smartest.
smart, but they make him look like
weird.
Peter Parker is actually street smart. Like that's one thing they never get right in the movies. Like in the comics, he's also street smart. Like he's an idiot. He's kind of a nerd and he has bad luck, but he knows what to do in the streets. And they always make him look like a moron.
Did you play Spider-Man on
I feel like I feel like in Homecoming they do show like how smart he is, like when he's making his own web and stuff like that. It's just that like he's in a school for like gifted like teenagers or whatever. Like his school is for like a STEM program. So it's like, yeah, he's smart, but so is everyone else around him. But I get your point. That like dulls his shine. And then again, like you don't really see him be like a good like New Yorker. Like most New Yorkers are like street, like a little bit of street sound.
Hey,
and I'm just like,
but if Peter Parker go to the hood, he gonna have Timberlands.
No, it's not about even being like Teffy, you're right. I think my other issue is just like they make him desperately needing a father figure, and while Peter has that going on, like they kind of use it too much as a crux, and I'm just like, he's not this gullible. Like, why they keep letting white men fool this man? I'm tired. I'm tired of it.
You got to let on the next period.
They make him have parent issues type shit.
He's got daddy issues.
You know, he has daddy issues.
His
He is full-on daddy issues because Iron Man becomes that father figure for like a whole Avengers arc until Endgame.
Yeah. So he tries to fuck his eye. That is like, wait, hold up now.
Till he got the shades, then he had the juice then. And I almost assassinated the nigga.
Bro, we gave the shades away. Like, I think that is my biggest problem. It's like,
he's also a kid. Like, kids trust people for stupid reasons. It's the thing.
It's just, I'm sorry. They make him.
Yeah, they did kind of de-age this.
I can agree with that. How you did that. I can agree how you feel it like that.
So, and that's the thing. I also, my whole point is that I don't think Sony has done enough for me to give these Venom movies any chance, even though I heard Venom 1 was fun, and that's cool. I'm glad people liked it. So this is what people want, then cool, but count me out of it. I politely decline.
Understandable.
Colt 45 came here for you. I appreciate you showing up, Colt 45. That's good.
You're the best.
You're highly damn the Colt 45. You old as fuck.
What? Listen, it works every time. Those commercials, though, what does it work 44, Billy D.
The only reason I know Colt 45 is because of the dude from Star Wars.
The dude from
Damn,
Billy D.
Williams.
I just showed my
Wait,
age
the dude
real
from Star
quick.
Wars? Hold up. Billy D. Williams, icon, legend.
Before we get off,
I was born in the year of the Chronic.
Shaq,
First of all, the fact that you didn't have an uncle or a grandpa drinking Colt 45 out of
They
a
was
paper
gang.
bag.
They drank that weird ass can that had a blue bull on it.
Colt 45 did a collaboration.
So
with
you know
Juicy
they ain't
J.
give a fuck
I
about
had
their
those
lives.
cans. But
Oh my
Shaq, what do you
God.
think of Venom?
From the South,
Let
man.
There
We
Be
built
Carnage?
different type.
I'm kind of in a similar boat where like how they're bringing about carnage in this movie, where it's like, yeah, that shit ain't fucking happening. And like you have the resources to build this shit up, but you're just not fucking using it. It's like one of those like, yo, here's the book that gives you the answer to the test, but you still don't know. How the fuck does that happen?
And you got 5 Venoms to choose from. And Eddie had one of the hardest like arcs out of all of them.
For the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
No, Shaq, you're onto something there, though. I mean, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
They never, they
That's
always veer off.
That's always the problem when it comes to a couple of these movies. Like you got the answers, you just chose not to look at the shit. And it's like I'm telling you, number 1 is A, 2 is C, 3 is B, but you just chose D for all of them. Like my nigga,
That's
what?
how I fucking felt about Suicide Squad. I was like, bro, you got the thing. You could do
But
the
that's the thing.
thing.
Suicide Squad did use the thing. Suicide
like-
Squad used the book.
Yeah, they did, but you know, it's Suicide, so they only had like 3 issues type shit, and they'll do a full story type shit. So they put like 3 of them together.
Suicide Squad absolutely used, like John Ostrander, the bartender, was like the original writer. Like they definitely dug deep.
Yeah,
they made it make sense. Goddamn.
Are we still talking about?
Which is more than we could say for the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But David Ayer said his whole image was of what he wanted was ruined by the Warner Brother execs, which I absolutely believe. So
They do that. They got a history for this shit now, son.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
we're not talking about Venom no more.
see, that's how much nobody cares about Carnage. We start talking about that.
Everybody else cared about it. Kenny, you didn't. That's what we don't know.
Hey,
Shaq cares.
listen,
Hey,
are we
you
talking
just
about-
reverse psychology
Shaq
everybody
said
in this
he
bitch
had a
real
story
quick.
to do.
So at the end of the day, I like how they're doing the design. My overall complaint is going to be story writing, but I'll still check it out. But I'm going to be going into this movie knowing that I'm not going to like the story writing at all.
is it coming out on HBO Max or is it theaters only?
If it's Sony, that's kind of a wild card because you know they could just put that shit wherever they feel. Like Disney still don't own Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I think that's probably gonna be a theaters only thing.
Type shit.
It's a joint custody.
I ain't going to the theater.
If
Like,
I gotta
Spider-Man
pay,
is the
full
one they
price
can't
for
get
it, I
back.
might not go. Like if
Yeah,
I gotta
this
pay
ain't-
full price for it, I might not go.
There you go. I think that's important to note.
But it's like, what am I willing to pay full price? All right, I already know the answer to that. Never mind. It was
Candyman, 100%.
Yeah, Candyman.
Yeah.
100% going to
now.
You were supposed
They
to hit
gotta have
the
an event. Chicago better have some kind of premiere event for Candyman, and there better be candy involved.
Wait, what?
Candyman takes place in Chicago. We better have a daggone like special premiere event or something.
That'd be good.
Oh, we done lost Mike.
Can they play one
I'm still here.
Oh,
Can
okay.
they play
My
one
internet,
Keith
everything
Keith
was getting
song
fucked up.
at the
I don't know how
Candyman
we got
premiere
on Candyman. I'm
in
just
Chicago?
We were just saying what movies we were willing to pay full price for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said
Venom's not
Candyman.
But my
Boy,
answer
you ain't
is
shit for that one.
thumbs up, but like my answer is I don't like it.
Shaq, you said you're into this because your thumb is up.
I said thumbs up, but I'm not gonna like it. I just like how it looks.
He said thumbs up.
I mean,
And
I'll
also,
go, but I won't be happy.
Somebody mentioned in the comments, this is my roommate's dog, Sugar. She came in because she wanted attention from me. And like she said on my lap.
Yeah, let there be dogs and cats.
Pet check. We out here. We all love the animals.
There you go.
Say hi, Sugar. Say no? Okay. Lay back down.
She breathed. I heard her.
There it is. She said it telekinetically.
She was like, "Put me down, nigga."
I feel like her telekinetic voice is British.
Nah, it's her owner is from Louisiana. She country as hell.
Oh shit. Never mind. She talking for like shit. It was, son.
That means she sounds like Dre.
Basically, type shit. Damn, that's
Yeah,
fucked
put me down,
up.
want it?
That's stress. That's stressful. Shit. That's why I stay by myself. Shit.
She's a
Wait, am I frozen?
Your screen is blank currently.
She's frozen on my end. She's been frozen for like the last.
Yeah, you've been the profile picture for a while.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a good picture though.
It works.
a nice picture.
Like it helps. Like when you say shit, I just look at the picture like, oh, that's what it was. Okay, cool.
There you go.
None of our mouths moved.
There it is. She's speaking telekinetic.
At least I look presentable. It's fine.
Your pineal gland.
Like your hair cover.
It's a good hair cover.
I gotta change my shit like next month.
What are you gonna change it to?
I don't know.
For context, Dre was going up to anybody with green hair at BlurdCon.
Shout out to
Make
the
friends, 'cause they
coalition
also had
of green hair people. We was deep.
It was a lot.
That's gonna be my fall color because I'm going purple next month for the end of summer, and then for the fall, I think Halloween I'm gonna do like a nice forest green.
Yeah, I started off the summer with purple and blue. Like I just went, I bleached it, then I just kind of just threw all the dye in my hair, and I was like, God, don't let my hair fall out, please.
Well,
and
folks,
it came out pretty nice.
It's time to wrap up the show. We're gonna do some shout outs, or as Kenny calls them,
shouts and murmurs.
I want to give a shout out to oh man, they cut off on myself. The Cult 45 podcast. To Kenny, your friend who was Alucard in the chat.
Jerry from our podcast, Nerdfic Strangers.
Shout out to
the
Jerry.
Episodes usually Thursdays.
Yeah, for bringing up problematic comic book storylines. Shout out to DJ Elokari, who's just beat. DJ Elokari has a interesting problem with overcommitting and being his friends. Like
that was specific.
He'll be like, "Yeah, I'll do like 15 things today," and by thing number 15, he's like, "All right, wait, maybe I've bitten off too much."
I made a list.
But he is also the hardest working DJ in Chicago, and I'll call him that for that reason.
Yes,
so shout out to DJ Elokari, our beloved DJ. Shout out to Steve. I hope I'll check on him. I don't know.
Scuba?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna come. We all talked
Yeah, he
about
gave
Suicide Squad.
He gave a thumbs up in the chat.
In the chat? Oh, not this chat.
Yeah, the Facebook chat. Sorry.
Yeah. Shout out to my good friend Steve. Who knows what the fuck he's doing?
Shout outs to Steve.
He'll give me an excuse tomorrow. It'll be fine. Shout out to my girlfriend Nikki and her mom, Mama Terry. Love you both. Shout out to the head nerds in charge. Shout out to Teffy. Shout out to LJ the Phoenix, who said she did too much drinking and yelling at the convention that she's at, so her voice is gone.
Yeah, she went to Otakon this weekend.
Yeah. Apparently, it was
Otakon happened.
Yeah.
Ash being a DMV native, I believe you are our authority on Otakon and why DMV
I haven't been
is
to
so very
Otakon
good.
since. I haven't been to Otakon since DC, but
Since who?
good times. They moved to DC. They used to be in Baltimore, and Baltimore Convention Center could not contain the growing amounts of attendees, so they had to find a new spot. Can't blame them.
Well, shout out to Baltimore and DC and Otakon. Shout out to Can't Buy Dean, to 7 Out of These Records, to the Black Cinema, to Lord Fred 33. And I think that's everybody I played today. And Al Tamper, our good friend. And shout out to you, the viewer. I'll pass my shout outs to Ash. Ash, are you ready for shout outs? You want Kenny to go first?
You know what? I actually do have a shout out. I don't know if this will necessarily be relevant to any of our viewers, but I'm giving a shout out to a college associate, Darren Meeker. He has now made Twitch affiliate. I don't really know.
Goals. Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a good thing. He's happy about it. Mike was happy about it when it happened to Blurred Dot. So shouts out to Darren Meeker.
That's the beginning.
It's the beginning.
My bad, that was it. That's the beginning of like no, that's the beginning of you could just work straight from home type shit.
Okay. Well, he goes by DS Meek or 7
M-E-E-K?
on Twitch. DSMEEKEER 7.
I'm gonna have to write
And yeah, from the looks of it, I just went to his Twitch. He pretty much just streams Rocket League. So if you into that,
Oh yeah, then he got a niche. Oh yeah, he got his own little area.
Yep. So
He
shout
winning.
outs to everybody who is making the means of making money doing what they like. Especially the artists. It's hard out here.
Sure. Kenny, who you want to shout out? Also, thank you, Ash, for those shout outs.
No problem.
Shout out to First Day Comics. Free Comic Book Day is this upcoming Saturday. So make your way. We will have safe measures. We recommend
Anybody else sign up to volunteer, or am I just gonna be there all day?
I
I'll
can
be there.
come. I can probably come.
Okay.
My work week is just very rare. We'll talk about it later.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing everybody there. But yeah, come through. We'll have a sale. We'll have free books for the kids. Also, shout out to my Twitch stream. Yeah, come watch me play Streets of Rage weekly, and then tonight I'm playing Judgment, probably around 10:30. So that's twitch.tv/SassyBlackNerd.
Will
Yeah.
Troy be there?
No, it'll just be the game. I don't really have a camera for PlayStation. I mostly just like to actually play the game. So I'm playing through Judgment. It's a detective story.
Nice.
So, but there are actually cats in the game that I can take pictures of and get
But
points.
they're not Troy.
I mean, sorry, I can't help
hilarious.
it.
I wasn't ready for that.
You could just watch Troy on Blur.tv or BlurdDotRadio when they
Oh
show
yeah,
it.
Blurred TV does have Troy at
Yeah.
11
Oh,
a.m.
he got his own
every
channel?
day.
I mean, he's basically on the show. So I mean, you can go back and watch episodes of us and him punching me in the face with his tail. It's worth your time. Yeah, shout out to Troy. He's a really good cat. A sweet, sweet man.
Old cat.
Yeah. And shout out to everybody who loves everybody. And wear a mask.
Wear a fucking mask.
Yeah.
Just
If you
all
cough,
gotta do.
I'ma sneak your ass.
And you should. That should be law from this point forward.
No, just
Teffy Wonder, who do you want to shout out?
All right. As always, shout out to my son's dad for watching my kid, even though he did run in a couple of times today, helping me do the stuff that
I thought
like
that was
this.
gonna go so left.
No, no. Shout out to him for watching our son so that I can be out here and do the things and hang out with people like you guys. I really super appreciate it. And most of the time I'd be like, nigga, get out of my face. But he does deserve like more thanks. More thanks that I give him. Shout out to Head Nerds in Charge. And all of my friends. Shout out to LJ. I kind of wish we're going to Otakon next year. And that's on the agenda. So hopefully we'll be out there. Shout out to you guys. I'm really sorry we didn't get to hang out at BlurdCon, but I was hot and running around.
Oh, y'all was busy.
Bro,
I saw,
I literally saw
Rye.
you once, and you was walking past me, and that was it.
I saw Rye. I saw Sassy. I saw Kurt and LJ the Goddess, and every one of them was on their way somewhere.
Yo, we literally, if you did not like catch us like at a panel or at like our after party, you didn't see us because we were literally like, I was like, sorry, I have somewhere to be. Sorry, I have somewhere to be.
When I saw Rye, I was also real high and real drunk. I probably wasn't making a whole lot of sense, and my breath might have stunk.
We was fucked up since Friday.
Oh yeah, we got fucked up the entire time.
Yeah, no. Next year we're going down Thursday, so we'll be there early. So hopefully I can get my death shot of my Lord.
You all didn't get any Malort shots. Everybody else did.
Yeah, no, I didn't get any Malort.
We'll fix it.
Yeah. Shout out to BlurdCon because that was great, and then you guys definitely have to come to the after parties next year because it was a dude.
Well, we got to get.
Are you bringing the poll? Are you bringing the poll?
I brought it this year.
The poll came out.
Do you bring it every?
I just heard you was titties at the cuddle party.
Pow, pow. All right.
That is the plan. Actually, me and the girls who did the panel, we actually want to take the panel and like travel to other cons. Also, shout out to Pole Curious, my new pole cosplay friends. Cosplay, because nothing is better than being like doing pole and being weird. It's awesome.
Listen, you can ask these fellas. I had a stack of ones. I had like 70 ones.
Yeah, I seen it.
No, and he gave me 10 ones and was like, "Go throw it on her ass," and I'm like,
oh, huh? I did, yeah.
Like now, I mean, he did say do it. Fuck it. All right, hey, he said do it. So wow,
yeah, just some random couple at the party got a bunch of those.
She was throwing ass, and he was like, "Do it, do it."
The Saturday night is when we had like a pole show at the after party, and yeah, people did tip, and I was like, "This is weird and awesome." Like,
listen, I'd have thrown at least 10 ones at a time in the air. Like I'd have been Drake.
Yeah.
Throwing
it was weird and awesome, but like we did have a good time, and I wish I was able to like do more stuff. But shout out to you guys. Thanks so much for even having me back and continuing to talk to me, even though I couldn't hang out with you at all.
Also, don't forget to shout out. Speaking of BlurdCon, you all just had Hilton on your show.
Yes, shout out to Hilton. Thanks so much for coming on to the show, and thank you for reminding me because I have to email him. We want to do more whole things in an official BlurdCon capacity.
Also, and I don't want to be that guy, but you just released a T-shirt, right?
Yes! Oh my God! Thank you so much for reminding me. Yes! So go to headnerdsincharge.com. You can see my brand new. I don't know if you can see it here, but my
and
titties.
that's unfortunate because I got $1 in my wallet to throw at the screen.
My titties be tittying T-shirt.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I have so many titified friends who need that
I saw that on IG. It's a great shirt.
I need
a great shirt.
The voice of the people right now.
I'll throw it, even though you're frozen, I'll throw $1.
Teffy, the real question is, do you have the titty blade?
Do you have the titty blade?
We can't see it though.
The titty blades are not included with the shirts.
You gotta come out with a special edition set of like 20 shirts that come with the titty blade.
Yes,
that'll be next year for our anniversary. Yeah, it'll be next year for our anniversary. If you buy an
1-year anniversary
and a titties be titty and T-shirt, I send you an HNIC titty blade.
Whip it out.
Big shout out to the titty blade, y'all.
Like, I'm gonna give somebody the shirt. I just want the blade.
Oh my God, yeah. And shout out to Awesome Con. We will be there at the end of this month. We are going as press. So we're probably just gonna be walking around and drinking. Okay. And Black Label Comic Con, which is this weekend coming up here in Philadelphia. It's really great if you guys get a chance to come to the city. It's a lot of Black independent comic book artists, creators, lots of different like POC creators that come. It's small, but it is mighty, and we are also going to be there this weekend. So shout out to Eric and Black Label Comic Con. Shout out to And again, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for having me. It's always like a great time.
For sure. We'll have to have you back.
Yes.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Teffy. Shak, did we get you? I've had 2 beers. I don't remember what happened.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
First off, big shout out to BlurdDotRadio. Y'all know we at Special Run Podcast love coming on you guys' shows. So we can be all our ignorant selves and everything like that. Also, big shout out to Head Nurse in Charge. We are. I enjoyed myself being on you guys' show on the BlurdCon show. I also want to make my announcement that I am pregnant with LJ the Goddess's baby. I love my baby mama. I never let her go. Also, big shout out to Empress Jasmine. I'm also pregnant with her baby as well. I got 3 children.
Oh, yeah.
I love
She's
baby
definitely
mama.
in the chat.
Finna take it back with Disney.
Tell her to send you. She bought some of our emotes. She must be a subscriber. We appreciate you, Empress.
Ooga.
I love all my baby mamas. I love both of them. Also, big shout out to Ozzy Oz the Virus, aka Virus Graphics, for doing our awesome logo and designs. For everybody who's been seeing me live, our shirts are almost done. We got a couple more demo shirts I'm working on. We're going to be doing t-shirts in different varieties of styles, which is going to be the logo one with just the logo, and then one with our character designs, which is myself as the Supreme Kai, Justin as the One Piece pirate, and JP as the soldier from Final Fantasy VII.
For sure.
Wow. We will be having these shirts, hoodies, and crop top shirts for the ladies coming out very soon. So stay tuned. And we appreciate everybody who's been checking out our new streaming episodes now, because we're going to be converting over to that on top of audio. And big shout out to Trap Nerds Podcast. Had an awesome time with them as well. Had an awesome episode with them with their awesome questions, especially the alien one.
Yeah. That's a weird question.
Man, we got we gotta do an official. You gotta come to. I was fucked, bro. I was fucked up, BlurdCon.
We was fucked up the whole weekend,
bro.
Big shout out to all the DJs.
Shout out to Jefferson Malort.
Listen, that can be a whole episode talking about that Malort shit. But big shout out to a couple of the DJs from BlurdCon. It's been made official that I am the alcoholic year because everybody was fucking with my drink. Everybody was getting fucked up. I had the juice. And then big shout out to also big shout out to DreamCon for my award. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I love my baby mamas.
Thank you. Yeah. Last but not least, Popcorn the Zombie. Who you want to shout out?
I'm gonna be humble as hell on this one. Like, I just want to shout out y'all niggas type shit. You know, Shaq, you too, like all the just black radio stations and shit. You know, the Blurred radios that fucked with us type shit. Cause everybody, you know, funny shit. Niggas don't know. I be like loud as hell and happy and shit. I don't fuck with people. Type shit. like I leave that to snacks in there, but like, you know, fuck with y'all. Like, y'all have made me come out slightly my shit. So I just like to say I appreciate y'all, you know, because you know, we kind of started this shit last year.
Yeah, just real quick. When my feet were killing me and I was high as fuck at BlurdCon by the food truck, mind you, I was high as fuck because Dre said that I had to wait on these people to call on my ticket to get some barbecue.
And we just stood there.
It turns out I had to give them my ticket before they called. Because again, we were fucked up. But I knew
shit
that
works
me and Dre
different up north, god damn it.
I knew that me and Dre were like, the minute I feel like we bonded is when I was like, my feet are killing me.
It was like, we've been here too long.
You sit on the ground with me? We just sat on the ground for like 15 minutes waiting for this chicken that they didn't know we ordered.
And they were like, you know y'all food been ready, right? Get the fuck out.
Yeah. I was like, I told you. But continue.
But yeah, my bad. But just, you know, as us coming in as newcomers, like, you know, we started like, we just been like at the 28th is us a year like signed. Like, we started dead last year in January type shit. All our equipment was ass type shit. I'm in Louisiana and everybody else in Dallas. But we made it work, and somehow, you know, we got signed. And I just appreciate y'all for just actually fucking with us. Cause you know, niggas be assholes and hate at times, but you know, we ain't never just came up with assholes. Everybody's just been real deal fucking with us. So I appreciate y'all. And you, Shaq, you the first nigga I actually seen at Sagat and got scared.
What you mean?
Like, no, all right. First of all, I was fucked up when I first saw you. Right now, like I recognized you because I saw Saget and Cleopatra.
Yeah,
that was
Was that when there was Nurse J. Betty and somebody else.
First day when I found Faye Valentine and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you called me at towards the end of the day. I was tired.
Well, yeah, like when nighttime started hitting type shit.
Oh yeah, no, I was tired of being cigar because that eye patch fucked up my vision.
Hey, either way, you had me, goddamn. I was like, hey, don't fuck with that man right now. Then I had to realize, like, wait, I know this nigga.
Yeah.
Like Soulja Boy story. I took the mask off and I knew that nigga.
Are we still live?
That's the
I feel like
other
more
podcast.
stories should go back to Soulja Boy's home invasion story.
It always happened, man. But I just
That was
wanted to
funny.
say I appreciate y'all niggas for just fucking with a nigga.
Of
You know?
course.
Thank you for being a friend. Doom. Now,
Well, on that note, folks, we got to wrap up this episode of BlurdDotRadio that has gone 25 minutes over. Let me shout out you all for sticking around 25 minutes after the schedule said we were going to stop. Join us next week when our guest will be
in a minute now.
Drunken Monkey and Chris Clark, aka Citizen X. Until then, love, peace, hair grease, wear your fucking mask. We're not saying get vaccinated, but you should probably get vaccinated.
Don't walk around me without a mask. Just know I already announced it, so that's just you challenging me.
Love, peace. Join us next week, 7:30 Central Standard Time. Join us every week. Everybody here will be back at some point. We are family. Shout out all the sisters. I don't remember the lyrics. Love you, bye.
At least you tried. You tried. That's all that matters.